What is up, guys? What is going on, Avengers? Another stream Sunday night. A little late, but that's okay. A little late for me. We had Kate Bishop earlier this week, which was awesome. I think that was like yesterday or the day before, actually. I think I'm still coming off of it. Before I do that, I want to get into a heroic gauntlet. This stream's going to be a little bit more slower, going to be a little bit more focused, playing with viewers potentially. We're gonna get at it. First off, I'm gonna change my thumbnail. I haven't really figured out the Streamlabs thing. Like, I had like support come in, or I had an email support about subscribers popping up and stuff, and it just wasn't happening.
I do that. I want to get into a heroic gauntlet. This stream's going to be a little bit
but
more
we're gonna
slower,
get into it.
Going to be a little bit more.
What's up, Sean?
focused.
Jay, what is up?
Playing
Yes,
viewers,
first.
Potentially, we're going to get at it. First off, I'm going to change my thumbnail. I haven't really.
So yeah, I'm gonna start out with Thor and heroic gauntlet. Are they supposed to be that tough? That's what I wonder sometimes. Like, I don't know. I really got to dial in combat. I try to figure out which characters did the vaulting, and I couldn't. Like, I don't know. Do all characters vault, or is only specific characters vault? That's what makes me curious. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Welcome, Point Break. Yeah, I think I'm gonna main Thor. I feel like he's versatile. Like, I like Thor's versatility quite a bit. I ran a Tachyon mission last night, and I picked up a pretty decent Gauntlet piece, exotic, and it was my first regular Tachyon mission run and stuff like that, and I thought it was really cool. And I was talking with a buddy. We were talking about spreadsheet stuff and which missions to grind and stuff, and right after we did everything, we didn't run through it. We did all the boxes and got all the question marks and stuff, and then it was a mission complete reward. So I was like, whoa, like, there it is. That's how it's supposed to be done. But anyways, yeah, I want to talk about Kate a little bit. I want to get y'all's reactions too, because OMG, I don't know if anybody was complaining about it. I didn't really see that thing. The initiative, what is up? Have you heard of Kate Bishop? I have heard of Kate Bishop, Sean. I have. Alright, so we're gonna go Streamlabs with the setup here. Usually I'm like paying attention on YouTube, but Streamlabs have the comments on the left, and that is so much better than having to like dial in across my computer. Jay says, tips for leveling up fast. Leveling your character up to level 50, harm rune challenges. I know there might be like a little boring or whatever. Official, what is up, man? They might be a little boring, Jay, but those, you could probably run maybe like, I don't know, a few hours worth of harm room and get them up to 50 if you really want. Is she really coming December 8th? Yes, Sean. As they had a stream Friday, and they showed her off in full. Gameplay and everything. Combat kit, story. They gave like the breakdowns without spoiling it too much, and she looks smooth. She looks something like... She's very different from any other character. I think that's the teleportation a lot. Like, alright, I got my daily, so we can do those later with some peeps if they want to get on. I'm going to try my first heroic gauntlet, because I feel like I need to make up for last time I streamed. So we're definitely going to go for that. For the first, just for the first bit. And then we'll roll on some stuff. What'd y'all think of Kate? I really liked her. I thought her animations were slick. Her sword animations. I like the way her sword is. It's like new age techno katana. Pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Ugh, this is almost somewhat intimidating. I think, let me get to 150 all the way. Just to like, here we'll go build. I always feel like, I don't want to show my build because, you know, I don't know if it's good comparatively. But I have made up my mind that I do like balance. I like the balanced build. Because I feel like as a player, that's kind of what I'm doing a lot. My range is not as sexy as I want it to be, because sometimes I do have that urge just to kind of sit back and toss my hammer. Alright, anyways, so this exotic I got last night, pretty exciting. This actually complements my belt. We'll get into that later. Resilience, proficiency, might, very cool. Light combo finishers, I love my light combo finishers. And my heavy powers, I love those with Thor because the slam down hammer. 29% chance of getting hit when hitting an enemy with a melee critical attack, which I have kind of high valor, so my critical attack is pretty decent. And, you know, that's status effect, of course. I'm a little questionable on these two. I mean, pinning an enemy gives you an anti-gravity explosion. Good to go. Particle damage when they're pinned. It's like, but I don't like having my hammer out of my hand that often, personally. So, she's going to be my new main. I bet she's going to be a lot of people's new main. But then the cool thing will be is when Hawkeye comes out, oh man, that's going to be legit right there. Yeah, and then heavy combo finisher, which I don't do terribly much. And then this is where my defense is coming in because I feel like my defense is low, but this is, I'm kind of relying on this piece to help me out in those sticky situations. Chance when critically injured, 19.7 chance for an invulnerability buff, plus perfect evade defense buff, 40%. I don't know, that's a little iffy, but like I still catch myself like I need to either tighten up my combat, my dodges, or I just need more defense. I don't want to go I need more defense route because, and then damage is reduced to 85.8. Like there's some Jarvis barrier stuff I was looking at. I don't know yet. Okay, so just to play off this Gauntlets of the Storm, I have the Girdle of Storm. So the same Tachyon Surge, increase the amount of cryo damage dealt with any attack by 20%. So basically, any of these attacks, heavy power, light combo, 20% more cryo. My Bifrost ultimate is also cryo. You know, plus Thor has his regular shock damage that he gives. I teamed up with a slick Iron Man. He's actually, I think he's in chat still, the Initiative. Yo, James, what is up, man? Josh, when is Kate coming? Tuesday. Tuesday. Days away. Days away. I was playing with the Initiative, and he had plasma on his Iron Man, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, I got my notes this time. Well, I have them close by at least. But cryo and plasma battery together. So he had plasma on his lasers, and we were kind of setting it up. We were like making combo attack names. It was awesome. And so he would spin them up with his lasers. Well, Iron Man would spin and knock him back with his lasers, and then I would lift him up with my R1, with my Storm, and then, you know, they basically, it was critical damage and they would be dead before kind of I blasted my lightning, and it was a cool little combo. We were doing vault missions too, so they were like condensed enemies. Really cool. Okay. Okay. Heroic Gauntlet. I like kind of feel intimidated. Oh yeah, I meant to go level up my gear. Trailing off, trailing off. Unworthy Thor is my favorite. We're going to go 150 for this all the way. My plan is to get through this entire gauntlet, or like the first bit with Thor. And then, because I'm pretty satisfied with this Thor build. I'm satisfied with this Thor build, and I'm satisfied with my Hulk build. So I feel like 150. See, I'm out of upgrade modules, dude. Alright, thank God. So I'm just there at 149, okay? And I got my Hulk at 150. I haven't really committed on any other characters just because... I don't know, really. I don't know, really, you know? I want to see what's out there. I think that's one of the problems with loot, too, is just like... Because it's so random and the variables are so everywhere, you can't just kind of sit back and be like, I like this group of loot. So I can't really like determine, like it's just kind of luck of the draw kind of thing. So yeah, combo A Initiative. Exactly. I hope you guys are having a good time, by the way. Staying warm, staying dry. It's raining over here. Hopefully my internet doesn't cut out. All right, here we go. Thor main all the way. Oh wait, no, I don't. No, let's stop this because my Iron Man is not up to par.
This will be a rewarding but grueling mission.
We got to back up because you got to choose your heroes. We got to choose your heroes. I guess you can get a look at all my outfits and stuff. Yeah, so Marketplace sucks this week. A lot of emotes. It's a lot of the emotes that I wouldn't buy personally. So to me, it's like one of those things where it's like, I wonder if anybody else liked that stuff. Wanted to do the heroic high, but the character I wanted to do it with died. I know, right? That's the thing. Or you just take the hit, kill all your characters, and restart from the first one. How am I doing, James? I'm pretty pumped, dude. The 8th is not only Kate, but within video game world, other things are coming out. I think Destiny and stuff. I like classic look Hulk, personally. I like this Dante looking Widow as well. I do like this cap as well. Anyways. Oh, Cassie, what's up? You? What are you doing? How are you? Yeah, I'm just pumped for Kate because the 8th we have Kate. Destiny gets some good stuff. I don't play that game, but I'm just happy for it. I think some upgrades here and there, but then roll over to Thursday and you got Cyberpunk, which is like a heavy hitting game that everybody's probably going to be playing. But so yeah, it's looking good for video games. It's that holiday time where you're just like, cool, there's new things coming, there's new things out. Kate to kick it off. Kate's going to be one of those things where it's like, this is what's going to show you the potential difference of what's to come. Probably similarities too. And I want to talk about that here in a little bit once I'm not like super focused in on combat and stuff. Alright, we're going to run a heroic gauntlet first. But yeah, Kate and Clint being like similar and stuff, like there's talks about that, like people chiming in about that, probably not too excited about it. Totally understandable, totally understandable. Kate's combat to me, the stream was great, even though it was laggy. I really liked just the movement on Kate, the speed and the precision on her, although yet at the same time she can do AoE attacks, which is pretty cool. So this is what I was thinking with Kate before we get into the heroic gauntlet main street. Hold on, let me pick my companions. Hulk, Cap, and Widow. Okay. This is how you do a combo with Kate, okay? Alright, so you walk up on a group of enemies. They're like either huddled up or whatever, they're in front of you a couple like meters, like 10, 30, 40 meters or whatever. Pop the wormhole up above them. Not crazy high because you want it to be like a quick execution. Okay, Hulk walks through the wormhole, like, because Kate's gonna go there too, and she's gonna like, she can drop down or whatever the case is, or she can even shoot singularity like right above them, then send Hulk right after her because they're gonna be grouped up, and then like do his slam or whatever, and then there's a lot of variations you could probably do, man. Like, because they can't attack and enter the portal, like, it's going to have to be a more methodical type of way on how to use the portal for your allies. You know, besides if you want to use it in combat. So it's going to have to be like, you're walking as Hulk, the delay to enter in the portal, and then you'll be falling, and then you'll need that, like, small air time to, like, you know, charge up your elbow drop or whatever. But that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. And I think, potential for sure. Alright.
This will be a rewarding but
test your might right here. Ready for some combat?
All our efforts against AIM have led us to this point. Our best chance for success will be to have Avengers ready to step in should a teammate become incapacitated.
Yeah, last time when I streamed, I would just like, after I got off, I just felt so like I was just running a million miles a minute. Kate's teleporting changes the game. I bet that was a lot of work done. I like the lore too behind it, narrative-wise. Stolen aim tech. And then she basically made it herself, that quantum energy. She's not using... It's not like Deadpool's like belt device or whatever. It's just like... She infused it with herself, her weapons. I'm not saying that's the lore that she infused it with herself, but... I mean, it seems like it. She can use it on her weapons and, like, traverse herself throughout.
Head for the location on your HUD.
There's some pretty good news going around as well. If you guys know the data miner Miller, he is doing some special cool stuff for the release of Kate, and he released some audio files for T'Challa, Black Panther. I listened to some of those. Pretty cool. We might get into those later. But yeah, that dude, man. Like, I was thinking, like, man, Miller kept, like, hype alive a lot. Bringing a bunch of information that, like, maybe devs couldn't leak, you know what I'm saying? So maybe those leaks worked out in their hand. Like, I really do think so. And then there's news on the combat lead designer, Vince Napoli. You know, the dude who did the combat for Kratos in God of War. That designer. They're having a Ask Him Anything on Reddit. The 8th, the same day Kate comes out. Which is cool. I feel like it's a little weird on the same day Kate comes out. But I get it. I get it. Odin Force. I was gonna call this stream something else, like something Viking cool, like Odinson's Wrath or something like that. Whatever. Stream titles, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, no. I couldn't vibe that out. I couldn't feel that out. Yeah, Iron Man being able, or Captain America being able to block Iron Man's unibeam off a shield. Classic. I love that, man. I love that it's finally in. I love that there's, like... That is so cool. I love that small little bit of freestyle combat that you can do. That, like, spices it up a little bit. Hi, we'll level up Kate to 150 again. Will I? Oh, yes. Whenever Kate comes out, I do plan on streaming, like, the moment Kate comes out. Probably do harm rooms for, like, the first, I don't know, 25 levels, maybe, just to kind of break in some of her abilities and stuff. Because the thing about Kate is, on the day, you're not going to be able to matchmake with anybody unless if you got those chosen individuals who are like, I don't want to play as Kate right now. Like, I'll have my time with her. Like, I want to see... Or, I've played with Kate for 4 hours. Like, I'm ready to roll over to another character and see what Kate's about or whatever. But I'm sure a lot of people will be playing as Kate. So, you got the story, which is cool. Interested to see how long that might be. How many cutscenes, too. Like, I don't know. I like cutscenes a lot. Speaking of cutscenes, Metal Gear Solid movie is being made, and they casted Oscar Isaac as Solid Snake. As I think his like regular name is David or something. And yeah, that is so freaking sweet. Metal Gear Solid movie. And then rumor has it that, sorry, I'm a big Metal Gear fan. Rumor has it that Blue Point, the people who made Demon Souls, the remake, are making a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake? What? Shadow Moses all over again? You know? So that'd be cool. I feel like Metal Gear's getting some love. I feel like Konami totally... whatever it is they're doing. Yes, Randy. I can see this. Because Konami has Metal Gear and Castlevania just like sitting in some basement. The IP, it's just sitting in some basement, rotting away. You're talking one of the OG vampire games and one of the OG stealth games. Solid freaking Snake, man. I don't like these blue shields, but we'll deal with it anyways. Wow, Hulk. Sometimes I don't get those perfect dodges on the red AoEs because I feel like I'm anticipating when they slam down a little too much, and I like mess my timing up. Like, I just don't feel like that's good enough PIM damage. Like, I guess that's okay now that I'm like... Wish it was a little bit faster, that'd be cool. Because for me already, I feel like there's a lot of characters, like, no doubt about it. It's not impossible, and it's not like a terribly huge task to get all characters to 150 or whatever. Although if you really want to tune in your characters, it might take, you know, that little bit of extra time, considering on how much you want to tweak and what kind of perks and stuff like that. But I feel like if you just want to get to 150 and feel like pretty okay with your build, with just legendaries, maybe one exotic, like, you know, you're going to have a solid time. And to me, my Kamala is still at 26. Cupreich, what is up? Almighty Jenkins, what is up? One more day? Yeah.
AIM scientists are fighting AIM forces.
Mike's, thanks for keeping up community updated through your videos. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's kind of like... Yeah, news is a different style of... I don't know how to say, like, video making, I guess. Because you can make, like, news... Or you can make like in-depth art type of videos. Like, you know, it's just depending. And I've just never been into a game like Avengers. I have been, but not where it's live. Like, I've been into Division, kept up with that, but my understanding of these kinds of games were very limited at the time. I was like just getting into like RPG type of games. Did some YouTube here and there, like levels, let's play, whatever. But this game, something about it, man, like every day I have the urge to like find out the new thing. Not just this game, but I think other Marvel properties and other Marvel, like, or DC properties and stuff like that. Sometimes I kind of go overboard and spoil myself. Some people come up with like really good theories, or like some people really come up with, you know, they're really telling the leak, and it's really true, you know? And so you kind of get that information without the big wow or the big reveal and stuff like that. But for this game, it's like, usually I black myself out on like Death Stranding or any of that kind of stuff. Cyberpunk I've blacked out on. I don't know much about that besides that it looks awesome. And like kind of what it's about. Some Night City stuff I've watched. But this game, I want it all the time. All the time. Alright, one died, but we're good. I think we can keep one and still be okay. I'd rather a scientist die than me. Let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves. One of the more interesting things is that I never connected dots on superhero fans in general, or like comic book fans in general. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep, but it is one of those things where it's like superheroes, it is like grown past the little kid stage or whatever. And so when you have games like this, like whenever they announced Ultimate Alliance 3, I was like, finally, like some new superhero stuff in video game world. Like they got Batman and all the other, and Spider-Man and stuff, but I don't know. I liked Ultimate Alliance for what it was, of course, but I'm literally surprised they haven't tried to do other games like a Thor solo game or Captain America solo game, whatever the case. But I'm just glad they did. I'm glad it's as good as it is to a certain degree. I do like the hammer throw. I like the pinning, but I just don't do it often. Just rile these up real quick. Like, I'm never not in the mood to watch a Marvel flick. Just because it's like, okay, yeah, it's like cool action. It looks good to the eye. It's appealing. Story's decent. Like, even though if I'm not in the mood to watch it or whatever, it's just like, okay. But if I'm like really into a certain specific hero, whew. I watched Days of Future Past the other night. Last night, I think. X-Men, dude. X-Men is another, like, group. X-Men is so popular that it's, like, separate from Marvel. Like, X-Men could run their own thing. Team-up games. Am I excited for Gotham Knights? Yes, I am, Ashley. I'm so excited for Gotham Knights. That's, like, another game where I'm like, dude, I hope it, like, is a big thing. I hope it's different than this, though. I hope it has its own little spin, because I feel like this is an already different genre. Like a Destiny, looter, whatever it is. Combat, beat 'em up game. And I hope they just, like, clean up. Or just do things differently. See, look at this. Thor's about to die. Alright, focus. Last hit left. Oh my gosh, barely made it. Back off. Basic combat skills, get them all where you can see them. Nobody behind you, basically. But yeah, I hope Gotham Knights does something different, is all I'm saying. But still maintains, I'm beating fellas up with my fellow bat people. I love Black Widow's ultimate. Alright, not bad. Super Saiyan, what is up? So far, I am only on my first heroic gauntlet. I'm on floor 3. And then after the heroic gauntlet, we'll probably rotate onto something else. Super Saiyan. I almost wore a Dragon Ball Z shirt for this stream, actually. And then I was like, nah, let's pick another one. And I was like, and then it was a Dragon Ball Z shirt again. And I was like, I'll just wear a regular shirt. It crossed my mind, though. So I had to email these guys at Streamlabs about my Streamlabs not showing alerts.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert.
And yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, should I just stream on Twitch? But no, that's not the case. There was some footage shown earlier on Twitter that Captain America was wielding Thor's hammer. And it was a glitch, it seemed like, but he had an animation to swing it and stuff. And he had his shield, and he threw his shield, and he like switched hands with the hammer. I thought that was pretty interesting. That's that kind of shit right there where you're like, what? But they did say it was a bug, but it just looked like it worked. Yeah, the shoulder, I get that, I get that. Oh no, Captain.
One of their agents is down.
Even though he's a cryo adaptoid, I don't feel like I'll do a terrible amount of damage. But the cool thing is like the fire adaptoids, when they're all Super Saiyan and charging up with their fire aura, whenever you like, oh wow, whenever you do Thor's assault, you could tell their fire is like extinguishing and it's like trying to fight through the blizzard or whatever. Like the flame doesn't completely go out, but it just like softens. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Oh, you're saving your heroic gauntlet for Kate. Steven, that's a good idea. Did you make your character to level 50 yet? Yes, Sean, I have. All my characters except for Kamala are in level 50. And then I got kind of like 140-ish gear levels for some of them. And then Kamala is, yet again, like still low, so I haven't really done into Kamala too much. Yeah, I mentioned that Vince Napoli thing on Reddit already. Ask me anything. Same day as Kate.
You okay, big guy?
I'd probably ask him more about God of War stuff. Like, yo, man, like, how'd you figure that out? What were you doing? Like, what were you making different between that, you know? One thing about God of War, which, like, made me start thinking, one thing about God of War, which kind of the Avengers has it as well. Whatever they did with their skill tree, they really minimalized a bunch of the attacks. So like when you're level 1, you can't dodge and attack. Dodge forward, attack. That's an upgrade. Like that's a skill upgrade. Like I remember doing that when I played God of War, and that was an upgrade as well. To me, that's a basic attack. Like your forward dash attack type of thing. You know, like that's a basic attack. But it was an upgrade. And so if you like, if you single out each move and make them an upgrade, like you're gonna have 50 fucking upgrades. You know, not only upgrades like with the masteries and specialties. It's just like subclasses that do different things. Like very cool. Like it's very good stuff, man. And I just wish that like I asked my buddies. I was like, is Assassin's Creed Valhalla the same? The combat? I don't know, like where I would even throw similarities at, but I don't know, they're Vikings, I guess. Like Thor's a Viking, I guess. It's like a brawler type of game. And they said it was okay, but it wasn't as good as this. And I was like, that's interesting. I don't know, I think Assassin's Creed combat, I don't know, I really liked it in Syndicate, then after that it was just like, whatever. Yeah, I feel like Kate, I can't help but to think Virgil and Kate. I just can't help that. Virgil from Devil May Cry, man. Is Kamala Khan and Kate Bishop the same person? No. no, they're not. Kamala is the girl who can stretch, and then Kate Bishop is the girl with the bow and arrows who can teleport. So, yeah. We're bypassing gear because... No, we're not going to bypass gear. We're actually going to go for it. But I can't wait to see Kate just like teleporting around and guys reacting. And as like a Thor player, I'm not going to be able to see it because Kate's just going to be a crazy instant transmission machine. And it's just going to be one of those things like, why are enemies bouncing around so much? Or why are they clustering up so much? I can't even see it. We got a live one. Let's go. It's gonna go out. Hey, we did it. I had another idea about Kate's wormhole. I forgot exactly. The devs were mentioning some good little combinations I liked, where it's like if you have a Captain America might build and y'all are fighting Abomination, it's like you kind of, you know, strategize where you place your portals, and then Captain America can hit, and then take that portal whenever Abomination's about to slam down. Thought that was a good one. Like that kickstarts off a lot of different type of things that you can do, depending on how the Super Adaptoid fights as well. Why does he still have hair? I don't know. I hope that gets fixed, or I hope that adjustment comes with Kate. I hope that it's not only Kate. I hope it's like a somewhat like nice little update piece as well. I'm not too sure exactly how on the ball I am about that. I'm just like hoping. What is this? Charge hammer for maximum lightning? Sometimes it's like too much, man. That's that cryo damage, I think. I'm not really sure. Look at this, dude. Okay, Black Widow's getting it. Oh, that was sweet. Popped him in the air. Pinned him. Pingy again. Nala. I also wonder if there's going to be any more materials. Kate Sword has DMC wives. I think you meant vibes, right? Surely, I'll play melee with her. Dude, I was thinking about playing melee with her too, Ashley, because I was like, if I had to pick, I would always pick combination punching or whatever over shooting in my games. But because Kate's, you know, her precision or her ranged abilities are bow and arrow, but I was still like, maybe I might still do a melee build with her just to see what's up. The skill tree on each character in Avengers are more in-depth than the Spider-Man games. I'm curious on their take on Spider-Man. That's going to be an interesting character, man. Not only the skill tree, but the, you know, the attacks, the subclasses or whatever. Like, for me, for them to be able to do Kate with the variety that they have, where she teleports with one arrow and it's the same class of attack, but it's a different subclass. She doesn't teleport with an arrow, and that arrow, like, vacuum bomb and stuff like that. Like, that to me is just like, dude. Like, the character Kate itself is like... I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I would just take the character, and who cares about all the other stuff? Not really, but it just does seem like, wow, Kate. Like, that is some versatility right there, man. And if she has that type of versatility... I mean, look at all the main heroes already. They got a pretty decent amount of versatility with their own unique playstyles and stuff. I mean, what to expect from Bucky, Black Panther, War Machine, She-Hulk. I have ideas about that all day. Me and Initiative were talking about it, actually. Hello! Okay. But it's like they will be similar, but they will be different enough to feel unique, if that Like, I don't think Hawkeye will have... See, this is it. This is where it falls apart. This is where it falls apart. Bail, 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 bail. Is this a tactic that people use? I hope so. Hawkeye. I'll get into it here in a second. I wasted this. I did not mean to do this. Alright, we're good. We're in good standings. Here we go. Red. Oh, Lee, get away from me. Fire, man. Oh, stand by, Hulk. Missed him just by a hair.
The team are no longer a threat.
Woo! Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, so I don't think Clint's going to be able to teleport. I think Clint's going to have a wide array of different arrows and abilities with his arrows. That's what I think.
Excellent work. You've dealt another blow to aim.
Like, what's interesting already is Kate has 3 different arrow types already, and those arrow types kind of change, just like Iron Man's rockets. Like, think it's either, if I remember correctly, I don't play Iron Man too much, but you can hold down triangle, and it's like a bunch of little missiles, or you can, like, change it to something else where it's just like a regular missile or something like that. I'm not really sure. But that's just so intriguing, man. Imagine what Black Panther could do. Combos, like he'll have some cool combos, probably more martial arts style, like Cap, you know what I mean? His intrinsic, I don't know, maybe it's like some type of vibranium energy thing that he's controlling within a suit, something like that. Maybe it's similar to like Hulk's defensive buff type of thing. I think that would be cool. Like a lot of sweeping attacks. Like just like a good solid like leg sweep on the ground to like pop enemies up in the air. Jumps up and then he like has this like quick attack or something. Throw in like his glowing vibranium etched kunai. Oh, that'd be sick, dude. Sick. Okay, should we run another heroic one? We almost died there at the end. Kind of got difficult there for a second. Spider-Man's skill tree is still pretty in depth. I was really surprised on how many gadgets they gave him in that game. And I know Miles has like even more, or just like a little bit of additions in there to make his combat like a little bit different than the first Spider-Man's or whatever. Also really interesting. Alright, cool. Let's do another heroic gauntlet. Unless if anybody wants to team up and run some tachyons or dailies, I am completely down. I am completely down. I'll run a drop zone just to see. I like drop zones. Quick, fast, a lot of enemies. And you kind of get, you might be able to get some good ISOs out of it depending. Just because. And I think ISOs are good for like secondary, just to put the little touches on your character, like, oh, I don't have enough, you know, resolve with my perks, or enough defense, or enough life, or whatever. So I'm just gonna grind for ISOs and see if I can get that purple with that 3 resilience, or that 3 might, or whatever. What's up, Glenn? I'm curious if Hawkeye's melee is based around his alias Ronin. Would we get the skin? I would think yes. I definitely would think yes. I'm pretty sure Kate and Hawkeye will play the same in regards to melee and the arrow thing. But because like you got to think about like what would Hawkeye's intrinsic be? Is he going to like slow down time? Like, but how would that work within multiplayer? You know, it'd be like in Red Dead Redemption where you like stop and then you mark enemy's face and then he like whoop, 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 you know, like hits the arrows or whatever. I don't know exactly how that works like within the realm of gaming or whatever, but that could be something. But what would that intrinsic be with his R2? He would just like throw up a block or throw up like a counter like Black Widow. Something like that. A lot of explosive arrows or something. Trick arrows is what I'm trying to say. Just like get that boxing glove in there. You know?
defend it.
Because Kate teleports, is he going to like shoot a rope arrow and swing or something? Or is he going to be wall running type of acrobat? Potential Clint might get hearing impaired potential. I've seen some, you know, because that's what happens to Hawkeye in the comics anyways, which is cool. I mean, it's not cool that he goes deaf. I think it's cool that he maintains his skill even though he is lacking in one big area of your senses. That's why I think Daredevil's cool as well. Always this one box in this space drop zone. And then if you use ISOs that give you like, I don't know, more percentage of something dropping in strong boxes, like just equip that bad boy, run these like 5 or 10 times, you might get that purple you're looking for. Yeah, Super Saiyan, I'm so down to run some tachyons, man. Like, ever since I got that exotic last night, I was like, tachyon missions, dude. Tachyon missions. Ridiculous. Yeah, Kate Tuesday, Cyberpunk Thursday. Wow, wow, wow. I feel like a little kid. Cyberpunk is going to be... That game is going to be nuts. I feel like that game is... I don't know if it'll live up to the hype, but I do think it'll have something to offer. That's for sure. So the more you go, the more you get this blue meter filled, the better enemies come out. Even though I'm getting pieced up by these minor robots here. I'm just going to block for a second. Get my timing down on these yellows. Oh! Oh, he juked me. He did the pump. Oh, man. Like, the only reason why I wouldn't have my hammer in my hand for a long time is if I had some type of perk that raised my damage on my fists. Okay, watch. Alright, so he's glowing fire, and then it's like... He's still on fire, but he's like iced out, you know what I mean? See, you got me because he's cold. My timing's off. Because he's slower. I actually had a dude on Twitter today ask me, he was like, yo man, looking to buy the game. Tell me about it. And I was like, alright, cool. And I told him, I was like, combat and story are good. No doubt about it. I feel like that is my opinion, but at the same time, I feel like that's a general opinion of this game. I told him the loot was a little lackluster and the places were a little bit repetitive. I said it's worth the sale price right now. And then I told him, I was like, God of War combat. I was just telling him the combat really shines. And he was like, cool, man, I'm going to get the collector's edition. I was like, oh, man. Like, that's awesome. But I just really hope he's not disappointed. What a time to be... What's up, Pewter? What a time to be a gamer, right? Exactly, dude. Exactly. Can't complain on this end. Can't complain on this end. Oh, speaking of similar characters, or other characters that are similar, that will require difference to feel good, She-Hulk. I feel like she'll feel like She-Hulk. Or I feel like she'll feel like Hulk. But her moveset will be different in the sense that it'll be less brawler and it'll be more karate. And she's gonna have those side kicks or those like drop kicks, or she's gonna be more acrobatic than Hulk. You know what I mean? She's gonna be She might be a very fun character to play, man. If it's about trick arrows, there's 14. That's 14. That's plenty of variation. I bet that would be fun to play around with. Yeah, imagine if they give Hawkeye no special ability or whatever, and they just give him like 6 different trick arrows instead of the 3. Like, I'm still trying to maintain like within the game's rules, I guess. I could say. Carlos and Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan, which one are you on PSN? That's you, DJ, I think, isn't it? Social. They need to work on social. They need to work on... these are just little things. Like, I'm not really harping on them, but I just feel like it would make a better experience through the menus. They need to work on social. Maintain a team. Jump in and out. Like I've mentioned this before. If I'm with a buddy and we pair up with 2 randoms, I want to be able to leave strike team with my buddy only. Yeah. Pretty sure that's you, Super Saiyan DJ, right? Whenever I saw Kate, I got Devil May Cry vibes. It made me feel bad for harping on Black Widow the other day, saying how precise she was, individual enemies and stuff. He should be the only hero who is pure range, like no melee whatsoever. Plus, in the comics, Clint is deaf. Yes, exactly. I heard something. I heard something about that. I don't know. I do imagine, though, he'll have a sword. I do imagine that'll be his melee. But I'm curious about traversal. I'm curious about those non-super elements, because Kate's human, but she has the aim tech, you know, to make her somewhat superhuman, you know? I mean, teleporting is extraordinary. And then just talk about those Black Panther voice clips again. People are saying it's Christopher Judge, the dude who played Kratos, man. Matter of fact, before this stream, I was watching Raising Kratos, which is a great little, like, hour and a half or something, little documentary on how God of War was made. And, like, it just puts me in this mood, man. It puts me in this, like, gaming, creative, like, it's okay, like, the struggles, and like you have some shitty creative decisions or whatever it is, or like not things are gonna work your way, and it's like, but damn, God of War, Corey Barlog in the team is just like, dude, that is how you turn a franchise from last gen to next gen. That is how you do it right there. Like, if you were to say it's the remake of God of War 1, it's like, that's how you remake a game. You know what I mean? So if Blue Point's remaking Metal Gear Solid, that's what I want. You know, I want it on that level. He'll be running for his melee, but he won't like Psylocke. But he won't be like Psylocke with it like Kate is. Oh, I see. Yeah. Like, it'll be secondary.
I made it. I'm here.
There's Carlos. I think I like a party chat here and there.
Good stuff. I was debating on Cap actually. I'm like, I want to switch off Widow.
Oh, you're
You
Widow,
want to trade
DJ.
and I'll be Iron Man?
Alright, let's
Oh,
get
Alright,
You be Cap.
sweet. I'm here, Mike.
I see you. What's up, DJ? How are you, man?
What's happening, Mike?
Nothing much, brother. Just hanging. Y'all running tachyons? Y'all got
Yeah.
one more? Y'all got one more in y'all's friends? Even if it's a random, let's do it. Party shot it up.
Yeah, let me
I
see.
sent my boy a invite.
Okay, cool.
Just send your dude one to you, Carlos, because he's not playing the game right now.
Alright, I sent out an invite.
Pewter Odin, man, I'm loving Miss Marvel right now. Dude,
Are you streaming right now?
I know I'm
I
gonna
can't-
love her.
I'm not on YouTube, so I don't know.
I am Carlos, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to manage her. You know what I'm saying? I know I was like struggling with talking to, chat and then talking to, y'all or whatever, but I think I can do it this time.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I am down to start. I am gonna be like muting in and out, so you know the game. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it's all good.
Word.
I'll only be... Yeah, I'll try to limit my talking to, like, I need help here, stuff like that.
Oh, you're good, Carlos, brother. You're good. I am so down to conversate, my friend.
I was about to say, can the stream hear us right now?
What's up, DJ?
I was gonna say, can the stream hear us? Like, are we talking all over your stream?
Yes. That's cool. I think that's cool, man. Because
Oh,
I was
yeah,
thinking
that
about that too. I was like, I feel like we have some pretty decent conversation whenever we go through. So,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Pewter, are you
Right now?
on?
Just talk-
What's up, DJ?
No, I was gonna ask if you were just talking on the stream about Ronan or not Ronan, Kate and Clint being different.
Yeah. What do you think? Exactly. What do
We
you
were literally
think,
just
DJ?
having that same discussion.
Like,
I'm
what do you
like-
think Clint's gonna have?
I thought Clint was gonna have the sword until they gave it to Kate, and so now I'm like, I don't know what she's gonna have. What he's gonna have?
What do you
He's
think
gonna
his
have, like, a quick
intrinsic?
draw like she did.
Yeah. What do you think his intrinsic will be? Pewter, I'll get you next one,
Promo with,
Pewter, if we
like,
don't have
aim,
anybody,
like,
okay?
bullet time, but that'll
I'm
mess
not
with
sure
the game
what
for
to
everybody
expect
else.
out there.
So I
We've
don't
never
know.
seen anything
I
like
like
this
that
before.
idea though.
You'll
Bullet
be
time.
equipped with sensors that feed back to our labs.
Like
The
maybe
data
some
should
sort of
help us
automatic,
where
like
these
some sort of
disruptions are
rapid
coming
fire,
from.
maybe possibly.
You'll have to work fast.
Okay. Like a more rapid fire than Kate's crossbow.
Yeah, like Kate kind of has the scatter shot effect. Like maybe. Oh wait, does Kate have a crossbow too? Does he have like a crossbow where she could just take it from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's.
Oh
I
my
think it's limited to your ultimate, though, if I recall correctly. Yeah, right. That's what I mean. It's like how similar are they going to be? So similar
Are they
where it's
gonna
kind of
be-
stupid, or are they going to be just similar foundations and then it's like different on the outside, like, or different in certain aspects where it's like, okay, that feels different, that is different, but it just
We're
looks
dropping
different,
you at the heart of the
or
story.
looks the same, but it
Things
feels
might
different.
get a little
If
weird.
that makes sense.
Reliving your past kind of weird.
Yeah, I
Just
think
stay
it'll
focused
be
on completing the mission. This is
probably
the only
like
way we can get
they
accurate
probably
data
had a
on the
bunch of
storms.
different archer tricks, and it's like, okay, these are gonna give to Kate, these are gonna give to Clint. So it'll be like he'll probably be doing the same stuff but differently.
Right.
Then it gets to get 10 shows, he might have like thrusting slashes where he like dashes
Mark the
across or
facility
something.
on
I
your
don't know.
HUD.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Or maybe some more stealth stuff, a little bit more along the lines of what Widow does, because he's also a secret agent. So
Yeah, I feel you on that. So I almost want to compare Captain America to Black Widow because they're kind of, they're punchy characters and they're martial artists or something. Like, I hope it does feel that different,
One of our
if that
resistance
makes sense.
is close by and could use some help. AIM keeps their data well guarded.
Are we doing everything, or are we just going through? Are we on the grind here, boys, or what?
I'm afraid that's not enough.
I'm just heading for the shield cash, but if
Okay.
you guys want to do other stuff, we can wait. I can wait.
Yeah, definitely get the shield cash for that.
Okay, yeah. Shield cash on this level, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm also trying to
So
get
you've
the
been
aim for.
building the resistance in secret all these years?
Yeah, I feel like I'm cheating when I fly with
At
Thor.
least not in the beginning. A lot of us were
It's just
captured
so
by AIM early
easy.
on. After we realized
Com-
nobody was
compared to like
started making our own
Black
plans.
Widow especially. But you are making it along, DJ, you fucking professional. I think I got lost down here. Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
Oh, I did too. What I first came down.
It literally is like a
Why
spiral.
do you think they're keeping me in
Right,
here?
I think I actually failed once trying to get out of here. Like,
Units, they like like to have them nearby while they're running their tests. Don't ask why. There's a shield cache near to you.
I definitely always hit up the cache just for the ISO, if anything. I'm like, oh, thank you, a purple ISO. That's
Yeah,
my
exactly.
ISO.
Do they give you an ISO for every chest in this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Not
that's...
every chest, but every time you come down and open up the main chest, like at least as far as I've seen, there's always
Okay,
either a blue or
okay.
ISO.
Any idea
Did y'all
what
see
we're dealing
Kate's
with in there?
gear?
Once inside, I'll be
Yeah.
able to scan to get an idea of what
Exactly.
technology is available.
That's what I
was telling
mean.
him I was afraid of the Overwatch syndrome because, like, who's gonna be playing as Kate when we went on missions? Like,
Exactly.
Turns or what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Or it's like a set amount of time for solo play just to like level her up and you get the feeling of her. See, I'm lost again. And then you'll kind of have to duck around. Because I feel like with Kate, you'll be able to utilize a little bit of more team combos with that teleportation and things like that. So being able to suck enemies in like one group with her singularity, freaking dope, dude.
Yeah.
There is a chest with gear
wait,
close
did everyone get
by.
the chest? I just kind of made a beeline.
Okay, that's fine.
My bad.
No, you're good, you're good. I was telling Carlos not too long ago that I was taking pictures of the enemies fairly closely. Like, there's some difference in there, but it's not a crazy difference. It's more like whenever they get beat up, their little plastic humanoid shield breaks away, and then they look different in that sense. You know what I mean? But I feel like the game is just so fast that it's like, I don't think you're really stopping to look at the enemies. Not that I'm saying that there's no variation, but, you know, some of that detail kind of goes in the back of the mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel...
It's not in the forefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel different if I kill a robot or kill a human enemy. Okay. Time.
So are these robots like the peacekeepers and stuff or robots?
Like, I think some of them are human. I'm down. Homing missiles, bro.
Right, that's what almost took me out.
Yep, those... I was having trouble last night with those red homing missiles too, man. Remember, Carlos, when we were running these?
They always be taking me out in the last like 10 seconds, right before
Yeah.
before the last 10%, right before the mission finishes. It's like I get down.
Yeah,
I don't even
exactly.
Get time for the mission to complete. Like the mission finishes and I'm still on the floor. And it's like, and like 2 more seconds and I would have completed it perfect.
Exactly. Oh, Peter, you said you're doing Miss Marvel right now? That would be so awesome to have Miss Marvel on our team, by the way. Do you think this will be the DCUO?
Oh. Is that my pen?
Oh, I mean, unless that's the first thing you said. Is that
Peter, what do you mean DC, like the DC universe?
So I'm keeping
Have they
my
changed
job
enemies
going on.
level with challenge levels? Challenge 4 hardly appears to be different than 2. I don't know, Ashley. That is one thing that I just think about.
Oh gosh.
Like, they lock certain things. They did change that up. It seems like they are set in at a certain thing.
If you destroy the chest,
And maybe depending on your...
the elevator doors should
I got down.
Like, depending on your challenge levels, how many different enemies come in. I am not sure exactly how the enemy breakdown is. All I know is that challenge 4 is better for gear. And not dying.
On to the next one.
Hey, Carlos, you still got plasma on your lasers?
Yeah, but my iron, I'm using cap.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. PIM particles still go with cryo. Maybe I can launch them up if you can R1 them once you get your little... Okay, we'll check it out here in a minute. I'm sure we'll get a good group of enemies going. I got this,
Shield with these peacekeepers.
I'm holding this thing. We're good.
Oh yeah, I'll be right there.
You're good.
With Thor, you can usually just turn on Warrior's Fury and open those things, and it kind of takes care of itself.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, good technique. What, are we clearing this out? I neglect the charge throw a lot with Thor.
It's not super important once you're like 150 and can do a ton of damage with a regular one too.
My upgrade is where it slams down and then it explodes, you know, electricity or whatever. So if I do charge it up in a group of guys, I do get tons of shock damage done in that small little group. So that's why I'm like, I say I neglect it, because whenever I do it, I see all those numbers and I'm like, that's impressive.
Right. Talking about Kate and Hawkeye real quick, I wanted to throw this in earlier.
I got the guy who can answer your question, Ashley, real
said
quick.
That they're taking a lot of influence from the Fraction run on Hawkeye.
Yes, we were talking about. That's why I was. Yeah, that's why I was like talking to you about it the other night.
Yeah, and in that story, at one point, Hawkeye uses an arrow that has a boxing glove at the end of it.
Okay.
And I'm like, I really feel like they might add that in the game.
I would be awesome. Yes, and I hope it's not just an emote. I hope it's like it's like a ending to his ultimate or something. He like does his ultimate, whatever it is, and then the last arrow is a punching bag or something, or the punching glove.
Yeah, it'd be so funny.
Hey DJ.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
So I got a person in chat asking, the enemy level used to be 165, now it's 151. Is it locked in on challenges, or how does that work exactly?
The way they have it programmed, at least right now, so far it seems like Challenge 2 is pretty much always going to be your base level, at least for the most part, for a lot of the missions. What is it? If you go to like Tachyon Rift, the highest challenge you can go to for challenge level 4 is 150. So yeah, there's no more 165 enemies. They took that out of the game. I'm praying they put it back when they add this new ultra hard content, but like yeah.
Right.
150 is top.
What is Heroic Gauntlet the same? I feel like the enemies are just like super aggressive in the Heroic Gauntlet.
They might attack more in challenge 4, but they're all the same strength if you're 150.
Okay,
If you're
okay.
150 in your challenge 2, it'll be 150 enemies, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, look at that team up finisher.
Nice, nice.
Alright, now we can go back to the chest, now that we've saved the room.
Were you playing during 150 enemies? During the 165 enemies?
Yes, I did, and I feel like that's one. That was just around whenever I stopped playing, and I got Thor all the way, because I kept on like going down a lot, and I'm like, the flow of combat is just like, I need to like really lock in on it, and I just wasn't prepared for it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It literally threw a right cross, and I didn't see it coming. And then the 2 updates, like I told y'all before, the 2 updates was like, alright, let's check this out again. And then, yeah. So, Ashley, I hope that answers your question. Yes.
That was pretty much when I started getting, like, I guess, serious about the build. And then it's like, okay, I got everything suited to fight 165 enemies, and now they're all 150. It's like...
And that is actually, DJ, why I started really taking that learning curve to the next level. Because I was tired of going down. And I wanted to, like, clap dudes, you know?
Right? Yeah, them cheeks are definitely clappable now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That room out quick, it's like, yep. Built for people 15 levels higher.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if we'll see a lot of lower level players here. Oh no! I wonder if we'll see a lot of lower level players here coming up this weekend.
Oh my god, dude. I can't go into a quick play game without finding somebody doing the campaign.
Seriously.
Like with their level 9 Hulk. Like,
yeah. I even get lower level characters doing my dailies. and stuff. And they are one of those players probably who are like, no, I can do it. And it's like, all right, like you'll probably go down, but also like, you know, I'll watch out for you or whatever. I like the motivation, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they're ambitious.
Yeah, they're ambitious. I'll dig it. I'll dig it.
Right, bro. Like,
I mean, it only helps them out too.
I think it was the mission where Kamala and Hulk have to go find the shield cache, and the random was Hulk. And he was so cute. He's like level 8, and I'm just like watching him fight the Tire Adapter. I'm like, you can do it, dude. Come on. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. R2 that.
I heal him up. You got it, bro. Come on.
Nice, nice.
Everyone has to learn at some point.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Like, there might be some days where I just, depending on how difficult these cloning labs are, where it's just like, especially after I defeat it, where it's just you want to jump in on guys who've never done it before, people who've never done it before.
Yep.
But then you get in that territory where it's like, alright guys, I'm going to tell you what to do. I don't know if you're ready for this, or whatever.
We're on PS4.
Yeah.
As a Captain America player, I feel like I should be team leader.
Yeah, you should roleplay that, Carlos. You should roleplay that. One of those red missiles again.
Oh, you got down?
We are on PS4, Ashley.
70%. I'm coming. I'll save you.
Gotta love the newbies. Yep. Yep.
Oh shit. Almost hit me now.
It's what we need too, Peter. You know what I mean? Need that good word. Alright, I'm bouncing out real quick because I need to bounce out for a minute.
You're good.
30 seconds. Okay, okay, nice, nice, nice.
Whew, I'm glad it ended because I just got like cornered by like 7 robots.
Yes, exactly. That one on top, B, I think, is dangerous. This is it's the kill zone. It's the kill box, Tony.
Oh, okay.
That one up there, because you're just like in the corner there.
I'm so excited for them.
Tachyon storms are responsible for the strange disruptions we've
Last
been
90%.
experiencing, almost like a global shockwave. The
All right, I
process
have
itself
Peter
starts
coming
to
in.
raise
I might
awareness
we might join in a
of
voice chat, guys,
communication.
because
They could get much worse. We'll
a little
process the
tough to
rest
hear
of
you
this
guys
data
a little
ASAP.
bit.
As we identify locations, I'll send the coordinates to your war table. The
Oh
more
yeah,
intel we
XX, huh?
get, the sooner we can get a handle on these tachyon storms.
All right, stand by for chat.
Yep.
The way they did PlayStation chat, or the way they did PlayStation's update with the UI and stuff on PSN, it is so different. And I'm so used to just like hitting on my friends and then saying like, hey, join my party. Now it's different. Now if you choose an individual friend, you'll just make another party with that friend or make another party. So you basically like leapfrog, and it's ridiculous. So you gotta go in. You gotta go in the party settings actually, and you gotta hit add players, and it's so not fast. Then you gotta do this. All right, what are we looking at? DJ and Pewter. DJ, bam. Pewter Odin. That just rings so well. It's like metal, and Thor's hammer's metal. Odin. I don't fucking know.
Does Peter have a specific character he wants to play as? Does he want to play as Cap?
I think he's gonna play as Miss Marvel actually, bro, which is fucking money, dude.
That is money.
Yes, that's what I was saying too. And it's like our characters with Cap, Thor, and Widow. Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right,
we got
social. All right,
There he
Peter,
is.
what is up? See, this is where you start to get into the rotation of like, all right, now I want to play with my friends. You get the lingo going. You get the jargon, the verbiage, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys some invites. Unless if you can join on me, go ahead.
No, it's not showing you online. I can't join it.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
Peter, I'm sending you and DJ a invite.
I'm in.
Oh, excellent. All right, I think it's only you now, DJ.
Yeah, I don't know why the
All
game
right.
hates me.
sent you one. It's because you're too powerful for it.
Peter, I have to say, your Miss Marvel skin is awesome. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Can we all switch to red and black to honor that awesome outfit?
Red and black, you say? I like the team look.
Yeah.
Red and black? I think I can sport a red and black. I might go all black. There we go. I can sport red and black.
When Kate come out, she's gonna be wearing red and black just like this.
Oh yeah? What do you think of Kate, Peter?
I think she plays like Psylocke.
Psylocke. Oh, you know what? That's why you mentioned her? I get what you're saying now.
I can definitely see that.
It's almost like, why didn't they put in Psylocke? Like a lesser known character. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that katana with the freaking Psywave that she
Yes.
does, bro. Like,
That's one of the...
Psylocke, dude. And she
Yeah.
Even the purple
teleports,
decoy image, like, yeah, that's pretty Psylocke too, bro. Like, I mean, she doesn't make like a... Wait, Psylocke can make a clone of herself with her power.
Yeah, she is extremely powerful.
Let's double check real quick.
Damn, see, now that you said that, I can't stop seeing Psylocke.
Alright, Psylocke.
Awesome, dude.
Yes, she is. She was played by Olivia Munn in, which one? Apocalypse, yeah?
Apocalypse, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Apocalypse, yeah.
The fact that they chose Olivia Munn, she was like the star of G4 TV, and I was just like, man.
I think that's cool.
Does, like, sexy stuff and like shoving a bunch of hot dogs in her mouth. I'm like, why are you doing this on live television? Stop.
They had a thing. Speaking of G4, I watched a I don't know, it was like an hour and a half. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like 20 minutes of it.
Oh, doing that thing again.
Y'all got kicked. G4 TV had like a little Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys used to watch G4 TV, but it was YouTube video games before YouTube had video games, you know? And they were just talking about old times and stuff, and I was like, I remember those days. That's whenever I felt like nobody knew what video game was, like video games were. And it's like late night, G4 TV's on, Attack of the Show's on. You got Adam Sessler acting a goof. Fucking loved it. Fucking loved it.
Adam Sessler, man.
Oh, here we go. Powers. Where is this? Transformed, Resurrection, Exiles, Return. I'm straight wikiing Psylocke right now for her little energy attacks.
Psywave.
Come on, no powers and abilities? What's going on?
Usually those are at the bottom of the wikis, I think.
Okay, I think I got a non-Marvel database. How you looking, Peter? Sit rep.
I'm connecting right now.
Okay, solid. I didn't know Kate was... is Kate,
Then it kicked me again. What
Wow, what is going on? That is so crazy. Body swap, you're right. Oh.
It can only hold 3 people at once.
What? Wait, is this a game thing, or is this a...
Could that be the key, though?
Individual internet or something problem?
This is happening to everybody, man.
No way.
Nobody can get 4 players, dude, unless
Are you serious?
Wait, what?
Unless you're doing like a matchmaking session. Even in the matchmaking session, you'll get like 4 people, and then out of nowhere, they just all disperse.
Wow.
Are you serious?
I'm in. Now there's 3. Now watch, you're gonna try and get in here, and it's gonna kick.
Alright. Let me,
Let's see. I mean, it's either not gonna let me in or it's gonna kick somebody. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. This is happening to everybody?
Oh my gosh.
That is something right there.
It's sad that it doesn't surprise me. But this is crazy though. Come on.
I'm surprised because I literally played with 4 people like a day ago.
You sent me a request, Ashley? Okay, I'll check it here in a second. Stupid Stars music. Just started playing this last week. What do you think of it, man?
The 4th person, and it was all of a sudden Miss Marvel.
What do you think of it, Stupid Stars? Curious. How do you think a PvP would work? I don't think it would work, to be honest, Steven. And if it did...
They're really getting kicked.
Did he kick someone again? Yep. So I just tried. It literally just tried.
That would be interesting, but I don't think it would work for
wow,
this.
that's so weird.
I think PvP in Neo. That's what I think.
I don't want to ruin your guys' fun.
Let's
You guys
see.
go right
Maybe if I
ahead, bro.
invite
'cause
a
All
you
right,
guys
Peter.
already-
Sorry, man. That is unfortunate.
Let's see.
Hey, I'll stay in the party though. It's fine. I can.
Maybe if someone else hosts the thing, like try setting everyone an invite. If it doesn't work, then
All right, let's try Carlos.
Oh wait, I don't know Peter's username. How do I friend him?
He's in the chat, so if you want to go in the chat and do that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get out of the strike team. I'm gonna join on you, Carlos,
All right.
and see how we're gonna roll from there. I'm gonna check my challenge cards and stuff on my way over there to you guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
I'm joining on Carlos.
Oh yeah, everybody can just join on me, huh?
Well, hopefully.
Like, that's another thing too. It's like when I click on you, Carlos, like I can only invite you. I have to
When it
go.
says start, you can't join session.
Okay. Well then, here, let me invite you guys directly. See how that
Okay.
works.
I just go over to the PlayStation menu and do the join session. But I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I don't feel like it should be like that. Just Cause 4 is freaking free on PlayStation Plus. Holy shit. I played 3. I loved it. Sorry. I just, saw that.
I didn't know. I can check and see. I'm like, I think it's, yeah. I think I have 3. I might go buy that or download that.
Yeah, I was like, I probably won't play it, but having it download, I might just hop on there, have some fun.
Right? Like Spider-Man, except without the powers. Just get to fly and swing everywhere.
Excalibur from Warframe. I've never played Warframe, Richard. I have a little bit, but not a lot. Pennywise the Clown. Oh, shit. Can't wait for tomorrow. We get Kate. Hell yeah. Godslave played all day. No exotics. I'm sorry to hear that, Godslave. That's unfortunate, man. Tachyon missions or what, bro? You doing hives?
Let's check in.
Wow.
Stupid stars. I like the combat and the story mode. They need to add different enemies. I don't have anyone I've played with online yet. Stupid stars.
Did they just kick you again?
No.
Playing with individuals, with other human beings, makes it different, man. Makes it different. They need to fix the loot drops. They not only need to fix the loot drops, Godslave, they need to fix the fucking multiplayer now, bro.
I mean, sometimes, I'm about to say, it's like sometimes I'll have to fight and just do it over and over again, but
Oh
no!
Wow.
Oh, now it kicked him.
Carlos, it seems like me and you can go good, but it doesn't seem like Pewter and DJ can lock in.
Well,
That's
now
strange.
I can. It's the 3 people thing, because, yeah, I'm in it now. Like, the moment it booted in.
Really?
Oh, it's a thing. I think it's a thing, bro. Like, this is...
Man.
If I get out, can they stay in? Let's try that.
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Probably. But then you won't be able to get back in, or it'll kick me.
I don't even want to waste y'all time, man.
What time do Kate come out Tuesday? I think it's going to be sometime in the afternoon time, Pennywise, but I'm not 100%. But I do believe...
One person used to be able to have everybody in, but as soon as that one person leaves, nobody could play with each other.
Damn.
Alright, guys. Well, that sucks. Right there, Pennywise. 1 day, 12 hours. I think that's Eastern time is 1 o'clock. I think I haven't really calculated all the math, but it's 1 day.
Wait, what?
Still a day and a half on that.
You played all day, no exotics, Godslave? Welcome.
Alright, boys. What do we got as a team? Alright, Tachyons. We're running Tachyons. Maybe we can get a 4th.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Alright.
Try getting a 4th in the freaking matchmaking session. That always works.
Yeah, let's try that.
I see my dude Godslave everywhere, man.
Right.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see a few people. I see a few people who are everywhere, and I like it. I like that. That conversation is going.
So tight.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, dude.
So tight, dude.
I feel like if I were wanting to act out, what I see and how I feel on Reddit, I would be on Reddit like all the time. I would literally probably have it up on my computer all the time, like probably not paying attention to what I need to pay attention in life because I'm so into it. That's why I like back out. But I like seeing the conversation. I got over 50 exotics total, but been no like this game. I got an exotic last night. That was
I've been
it.
able to attack out each of my characters, thankfully, with pieces that are good. But it's like as far as like in the past 10 hours, nothing, not shit.
I really got lucky then, huh? Last night, Carlos.
Right.
We were bullshitting, and it was just like we finished our first tachyon, and it was like, whoa, I got one. And I don't know, man. Like it made me feel really good. Like this can happen again. If it happened once, it happened again. But yeah, I feel you.
I completed the
600 plus hours of slavery. I still love this game, but it's killing me. Oh, it's a feel good pain, Godslave. It's a feel good pain.
You know, they gave me an exotic. I'm like, what?
The strike team's going on Suck Tuesday. Everyone's gonna play as Kate. That is no doubt Pennywise.
And a 20%
Only
teammates. So I'm like, oh my god, I just got the god roll for her.
I'm gonna turn them down just a hair. Only those real disciplined players are gonna be like, I'm only playing Kate solo, but I'll like play other characters with other people. Yeah, Pennywise, you can play, but as you can tell, I think this game is having matchmaking problems, and we can't get 4 people in here, which is really whack, I think. I love this game. I don't care what anybody says. I can see what it's going to be. Exactly. It's got potential. It's got that, I don't want to say Gohan potential, because look at where he's at. But I want to say it's that potential. Yes, it does have that type of potential.
Hey, Peter, we can trade out. Peter, we can trade out after this tachyon if you want. Like, I'm just gonna run one, and then we can trade out, and I'll stay in the party listening.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm down with that too, guys.
Yeah. Then after that, I'll switch out, and I'll probably go grab something to eat in the system.
Okay.
On the ride. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, so we are.
Comes out.
Go ahead, DJ. Go ahead, DJ. I like what you're talking about.
I was just making a joke, like just like when Kate comes out, you know, we're gonna have to be taking turns. So.
Oh yeah, there you go. Warm-ups, exactly. That is so true.
What were you gonna say?
I forgot actually because it wasn't that important. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I like what you're saying about Kate. Oh, finally some gameplay.
What time do you think she's gonna drop? 10 in the morning or so, or?
I think so. If you look at the marketplace in the cosmetics, it says 1 day and 12 hours or something like that. And that is like a 1 o'clock time slate, I think.
Right.
For the Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to try to start getting on like earlier than that just to kind of be aware. Because I don't know if they're going to like do a small update or an update, like a huge update. Because I don't want to be playing if there's a huge update, then you got to stop, you know, whatever. Like, I just want to kind of be prepped for it. Turn my PlayStation on, have the download, like, set up to go. I wonder how big it's going to be.
That's a great question.
I see you, Carlos. You got swarmed on that one. You got swarmed on that one. Nice, nice, nice. 27 seconds. Alright, alright. Nice.
Oh fuck. Leave me alone, assholes. Come on.
You're getting swarmed again, Cap? Easy? Cap, Carlos. Okay.
No, yeah.
No, you're like, yeah, no, I like that name. Yeah. That's a good title. I like that.
Yeah, call me Cap.
Yeah, call me Cap. I'll respond. I'll respond. Alright, we solid here, boys, or what?
Stay in the hall. I'll still respond.
I always think about getting on with randoms on a mic, because you know how they can hear you. And you just like totally role play it out if I'm feeling all chipper and stuff. Like playing as Hulk would be easy. You wouldn't really have to like say any dialogue or nothing. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like, damn, this dude is pissed. Yep.
I'm in this chat. I had this guy role playing Hulk in the chat, like typing it out, like typing out all the growls and smashes. I'm surprised you have time to even type that in the middle of a fight, bro. Like, we're literally in the middle of a mission.
Yeah.
Getting messages from him. Like, that is impressive.
I like this little, What's up, Peter?
I'm not even hyped about Kate Bishop. You wanna know why?
What's that?
I'm more hyped about them saying that she starts off season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. Yes. Oh yeah.
And then they kept saying it too, over and over. Season 1, season 1, season 1. I'm just like...
Oh, was that what they were saying? I could barely hear them.
Yeah, that stream was very tough to watch for me. Like, I got it though, like, yeah, that lag just...
Talking about the stream, I was just talking about the whole war table between Kate Bishop and Hawkeye.
Nice save, Cap.
Yeah, that latest one, right? The latest stream they did where they played with her in the horror room and stuff.
No, he's talking about the war table.
Okay, the deep dive.
War table video, the deep dive video. And they kept showing all those different comics just rolling up and stuff. I'm like, look at all the Easter eggs. Oh my god. I was just losing my mind, dude. I was just like, season 1? Oh snap, what about season 2?
I feel like season 1 is going to be more like than what we think. I don't know why I think that, but maybe just like the things that I've heard and the things like, you know, how I approach the situation or whatever. But I feel like season 1's going to be at least 4 characters. 3 easily. Black Panther. Maybe they end it season 1 with Spider-Man. I don't know exactly how to. No?
So.
Okay, okay.
No way, dude. Season 1's going to end with Black Panther and Wakanda raid.
Okay, so you think Spidey will be a season 2 character?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Season 1. He's going to be in season 2.
Oh, so you're saying Spider-Man's going to come out before Black Panther?
They were saying that Spider-Man was supposed to come out in January.
Right, but that was before all this other stuff.
That was in a magazine because they said that he was coming out in March, and then the magazine said January.
But wasn't Panther also supposed to come out earlier but got delayed because of the actor, you know?
That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That is tough to call.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be playing Black Panther this month.
You think?
Kate Bishop was supposed to come out in October.
That's true.
But it's one...
Everything back.
Right, right. But with what has happened so far, it's like... So it's going to be Kate and Clint, no doubt about it. The next one's up, right?
I mean, that's kind of the thing. It's like if Kate is December, Clint's gonna likely, hopefully be January and no later, which means Spider-Man can't be January.
Gauntlet says June. I believe that.
June? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like...
Summertime is gonna be nuts.
Yo, if Spider-Man comes out in June, that'd be awesome because that's when Amazing Fantasy 15...
Soon. God's life, I feel you.
Yeah.
Season 1 gonna end with Spider-Man. That's what I think, Pennywise. I feel like it's gonna be like Kate, Clint, one other character, Black Panther, and Spider-Man. Or Spider-Man before Black Panther, like somewhere in there. Time slots? I couldn't tell you. Time slots and when? It really depends on what kind of workflow they established with all these. Phil keeps on mentioning that they kind of like got it. Like they kind of figured out how to maintain a steady pace of work on certain things. And I feel like that is a game changer. I feel like once you get all the equipment and once you get all the personnel dialed in on what they're doing and internet and all that kind of shit, and once you kind of understand like, all right, this is the best process, the most efficient way to make content for this game, like, all right, let's run it that way. And
yeah,
everybody got kicked. I got kicked. We're still in chat together, Carlos?
I'm still in chat, yeah.
Okay, I think... Oh, I'm like on my own thing. Very weird what is happening. Like my internet just kicked out.
Yeah, it said the Yarnball can't voice chat because of connection failure for a
Yeah,
second, and then all of a
same.
sudden,
Tachyon Surge. I love it. All right, let me check stream real quick.
How? Am I too late? Am I really this late? I don't know what's going on.
Right, but when you re-click it though, it's like it's still going, like it never stopped.
Right.
That is so weird. I'm gonna put you guys on mute real quick.
You good?
Spider-Man ran after Black Panther, but the problem is
Black Panther and
it would drop every 7 to 9 weeks, not every 4 to 6 weeks as planned. That's because of COVID.
that's true. Oh yeah, man.
Kate, Clint, question mark. I feel you, Jonathan. Then Black Panther. But we see Black Panther's mask and Hawkeye story. I feel like that's just a story-driven type of thing for the narrative. Because with Maestro Hulk, it's in the very far future. So one of those things where it will act like Black Panther's kind of already around. So yeah, I feel you on that. Ant-Man would be so badass Pennywise. I'm just afraid that might not be the case for a character. Spider-Man will drop. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, like if like when Thor throws his hammer, kind of like when Tony summons his Hulkbuster. If if Cap could go over and pick that up, like.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Yeah, or like maybe they have it to where Cap can only throw it once or twice and then it kind of returns to Thor automatically or something. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I feel you. Like zing, zing, zing. Yeah, that would be sick. But we see, okay, right. But we know Ant-Man going to be in the game because of the link. Which link? Ant-Man is in the game. Well, I mean, like Hank Pym. Or are you talking about the leaks or whatever? Yeah, okay. I might have to go over those leaks again because it's like there's a. I might have to go over those leaks again. Ant-Man, very interesting. Yeah, June is one of those, Godslave, June is one of those safety months, I feel like. I don't feel like it's totally off, but yeah, I feel you on that. I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, we're getting Spider-Man in like February or March. I feel like that's a little too soon. End of May or June, right. I think season 1 will end with Black Panther and Wakanda raid. That's what I said, Jonathan, and they were like telling me no. That's what I thought too. I feel you. It could be anything. Because Spider-Man's PlayStation exclusive, it's like they're gonna start... sorry guys to interrupt you guys real quick or whatever. But Spider-Man, because he's a PlayStation exclusive, he's gonna have a time slot to himself, don't you think?
Yes, they probably won't take up a month and deny everybody else. Spider-Man will probably be dropped with somebody else, you think?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's one of those. That's what I mean too, because it's exclusive.
We're gonna get a double hero. We're gonna get a double hero for PlayStation.
PlayStation probably will.
Right, that would make sense.
If they can finish them in time.
That's true too, man.
I'm sure they don't have Spider-Man done yet.
That's true
Black
too.
Panther and Spider-Man could come out at the same time then. Because they already got the voices for Black Panther already.
That could be true.
With Christopher Judge.
Spider-Man dropping with Black Panther for PlayStation. Like, because it's such a big update, it could, like, yeah, and we got that character in there too for PlayStation. If that makes sense.
By the way, I got booted, so I might have to get
if COVID was not a thing, this game would be game of the year, dude. Swear to God.
Easy.
It's so unrealistic to say Spider-Man will drop in March, considering that cloning labs has been delayed and basically everything is 2 to 3 months delayed. Right, exactly. That's why I say June is a safer bet than
let's work on the new
March or May. Right.
Now we're still working on the bugs for that. Like they will
Heroes every month. I don't think so. Hey guys, do you think we're gonna be getting new heroes every month from here on out?
I would hope so.
I don't think so.
I mean, I would hope so, but I don't think it's gonna. Yeah,
that's
not every
like,
month.
I feel like if they did that,
with Godslave.
yeah, I think if they did that, it'd be one of those things where it's like they would announce that. They would be like, hey guys, we are back on track. We are now doing the every hero a month because, dude, that would be a game changer for this game. That news launching, that would be news that you would want to push, I think, just to be like, buy it now so you know that you're going to, like, buy it now while it's cheap, kind of, basically. And then you know you're going to have future content.
But only if you can fulfill that, so because God so help them.
Right, and that's why I don't think they would announce that.
To drop somebody. Like,
that's true, too, now thinking about that. Like why would they? Yeah,
like Godslave said, they're still working on the cloning labs and stuff. Like,
yeah,
that's why I'm like,
that's their priority right now.
New schedule is how long does it take you guys to to finish a character and put it out there, or to do these, like, let us know what to expect now that you know what it's like working under COVID.
Did you hear Phil kind of mention, he didn't want to mention a roadmap or whatever, but he did kind of say, like, because we got things back on track, it's like he almost wanted to say a roadmap, but he, like, you could tell the skepticism in his voice that he didn't exactly want to say that, but, you know, and he even said, like, I can't say anything exactly in regards to that, yada, 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 whatever the fuck, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I also heard a counterpoint where they were like, also, if we reveal a roadmap, like, how are we going to surprise you also? So
that's true, that's true, that's true. Diz, I see you, I need to add you. Doom Killer HD, that's a sick name, bro.
But I also think what you said, Mike, about, like, if they were to say, like, every month, that would be nuts.
Yeah, that would be a game changer. That is, whenever I played Division with my buddy and some Destiny with him, we would get caught. We played Anthem and Monster Hunter World and stuff, too, together. And we would catch ourselves having the conversation like, dude, if video games prepped their extensions, like prepped their DLCs before they released them and made it come out like a month later for those hardcore gamers that are able to play like all day, every day, or every day, like for an extensive amount of time, like that will keep them happy. It will keep the outside fans interested. You know, there's so many things you can do by having that prepped DLC. But then once game companies start doing that, though, they can take more out of the base game, if that makes sense. You know, like, oh, hey, DLC every month after that. It's like, well, what's the full game going to be like? Is it even going to be worth it for $70 now? If that, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but also, what if they drive down prices because of that?
What do you mean exactly?
Because you were saying, like, full... Like,
you're cutting out, Carlos? You're cutting out a little bit?
You're cutting out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Considering what's going on with my weather, it's actually being pretty awesome. I'm surprised I haven't completely got kicked from my stream yet. I'll parry this.
What in the world is going on, man?
It takes him 2 months to fix Thor's hair. That's why I'm willing to bet money that we are not getting new characters every 4 weeks. I agree. Monkey Nuts, what is up? What is up, brother?
Monkey Nuts.
I play Call of Duty with that guy.
It sounds like he fucking just kills a lot of people in Call of Duty.
New DLC every 7 to 9 weeks is my guess because how everything is delayed. By weeks, not days. I would agree, Godslave. I think you're hitting ballpark type of time numbers here. I've never really thought about that, so that's super interesting. It makes sense too.
I'm okay with that.
I think I am too.
Okay with that.
I think I am okay. I'm okay on that too. A little bit longer than.
79 weeks. Oh, I mean, we just went through 4 months. I think we're okay with 79 weeks. 79 weeks. We've been through hell. Like we'll be happy with anything. Like shit.
I think also you add in.
Say 4 months and we'd be happy just so we know, just because we know.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Right. So like whenever they release the deep dive for Kate,
Wow, we really
comparatively
can't
to
play
now, which she
Oh wait, is
releases
it me and you they
tomorrow.
don't like together?
Yeah.
I didn't jump in.
Oh, this game be fucking around.
Me and
Okay.
DJ cannot play together, dude.
Shit, what was I saying? I totally forgot. Don't see that happening, Godslave. I say
try
every
resetting
3
my
to
game,
4
that's fucking
months.
Access to the research pods
New
and
DLC every
Hey,
7 to 9
literally.
weeks.
with any
Reset my
luck,
game
we can
before you
ascertain new
And
information
Pennywise
on
is
the
saying every
HQ
3 to 4
research
months.
project, and hopefully use it to protect more of
So
our
you're
people.
saying it's not me? I was so worried it was me.
Right, I was putting money on Carlos, man. I'm like, his internet's been acting up. Like, that's why I'm the problem. Shoot.
Right, like a month and a half ish. That's like optimistically speaking, I would say as well.
That's fine. Like what?
I'm
Call of Duty
saying
used to put
2
out like
months.
new maps like once every to 4 months. Like,
Shit, I've
Right,
been
they could
playing
do a new
Warzone
map
since
on
season
this.
1, dude, and nothing has changed about the map except for fucking where you can rope up to the buildings. Everything else is the
Right.
same. Yeah, tweaks here and there with rocks and climbing and certain buildings or whatever, but it's literally the same outlay, the same stuff or whatever. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's like, what other game is like this? Super curious. Anybody have like a comparison?
What other
What other
game comes
game
out
is
with
like what?
DLC?
What other games is are like Avengers?
What, live service or
All of it together, like live service, combat, punching, looter, whatever. Like, what other games are like this?
nothing? There is no
Exactly.
other game like this, 'cause it's a mixture. It's a mixture of every game we ever played, dude.
DJ,
I
you got.
mean,
Tell me.
okay, so it kind of really reminds me, at least, of like a kind of a behind the back Diablo-ish, where it's like you have 6 to 7 characters, you can spec them out differently, you can make different builds with them, you can make them in different customizable ways, and you have their trees and so on. The only thing is, like, where you're playing with Marvel characters and where you can traverse like this, nah, not really. Not another game I can think of.
Right,
I mean,
it's
there's
pretty
Spider-Man,
unique.
but nah, you don't get
It's
to loot.
Destiny, it's Diablo, it's Division.
Y'all ever played Neo?
Neo,
I've
just
watched
like
someone
that.
play Neo.
Bro,
Yeah.
Neo rocks when it comes to multiplayer. It is like the slickest samurai. It's like Dark Souls, but like way better. Made by Ninja Theory bros. They did Ninja Gaiden, so that shit is so clean, man. So clean. Godfall, Steven in chat says Godfall. That's what I said too. I was like, Avengers, Godfall, and Gotham Knights are going to be the first of its kind, and it's going to kickstart this little... And then that's where all my ideas like about
The
Ninja
next gen
Turtles
gaming.
and Dragon Ball Z and stuff came in.
Next gen. When is the last time we had a good X-Men game?
That dude, man, this
Well-
game in X-Men format would be killer, bro.
I was
Killer.
about to say, I'm like X-Men Legends.
Yeah.
X-Men Destiny and X-Men Legends, bro. Like,
I'm about to say, yeah.
Godslave brings up a good point. Do you guys think the operation for Kate is a one and done, or can we replay it to prepare for the Adaptoid Super Boss fight? I seriously fucking hope.
Oh, it's got to be replayable.
I hope it's replayable, man. I feel like they would
it
miss.
has to be replayable because it's an operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You
about
ever
to say,
play
I'm like,
Marvel Heroes? If you ever play Marvel Heroes Omega or Marvel Heroes, they
Yeah,
had a
right.
shit ton of operations, and you can replay them all day, every day. You can repeat the same one if you wanted to, but you had to
Yeah.
farm for that good piece of gear, and it was so difficult to grab. But when you did get it, it was like, yes, I finally
We're
got
going
it.
with randoms, chat.
That's what
Okay.
they're doing with
We'll
the
see what
major
kind of
artifact, the
matchmaking works
lifeline
like.
artifact. You don't get it
How
on
it
the
works.
first drop.
If
You
it
have
works
to
well,
farm the
whatever. We're
operation
gonna do
gear.
challenge
is that
2,
what
ain't
that
it
new
thing?
major artifact was? I'm like, I don't think I've
Yes.
seen that before. The little white
Yes,
stone.
it's basically for like glass cannon
Whoa.
builds.
Did it work? Did I join you? Am I in the game?
No way.
Oh, no, never mind. Fuck.
I'm matchmaking with randoms right now. I got one. Psycho Superman
I'm gonna
58.
shoot you an invite, see if that works. Have I shot you an invite yet? I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I fucking love
randos. How's it going?
PSN names and gamer tags, especially cool, interesting ones.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm playing with randos right now.
Okay, cool. I'm playing with randos too. Psycho Superman is like super ready to go on this Tundra Vault.
Oh, fine. I was trying to find some randos to play with too.
I'm just surprised matchmaking is even working. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I'm with like I'm with 2 other people right now. 3 total.
I'm just gonna do the Mega Hive.
Godslave said, I'm willing to bet my organs that if this game was an X-Men game, the marketplace skins would be so amazing. Whew! I couldn't even imagine the variations of like Wolverine and Cyclops, Phoenix Cyclops, old school Cyclops with the blue and the... So dope.
How many
I'm
Storm
telling you
mains
right
do you
now,
have?
X-Men all day. I'm claiming Cyclops. I'm a hardcore
VA
Cyclops.
Prime Time. I just got off. I could join you with Hulk. Oh man, if you can't join, I'll just like sit up and stand by and see if you can join me.
There we go.
I like Cyclops. If you guys have read the Joss Whedon like Astonishing X-Men run, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Cyclops is so cool in that.
Cyclops was right.
What were you saying, Carlos? I know you're spitting that sexy comic book lingo.
Oh yeah, in Joss Whedon's X-Men run, Cyclops is awesome. Like he is so cool.
What happens?
He's just like a really good leader, and he's kind of badass, and even like Wolverine like respects him for once instead of like conflict with him.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Is this right before he bites the bullet with the Phoenix Force? Is this when he's becoming... Oh, okay, so this is when he's still Boy Scout Cyclops, or is this when he's like dickhead Cyclops?
He's kind of Boy Scout, but kind of like willing to take a lot of risks. He kind of reminds me of like... no, I don't know who I can compare him to.
wait.
That's what I said, Jonathan, too. Bring Wolverine to Xbox. It would make so much sense. It would be...
who was dating Emma
Chef's
Frost,
kiss, bro.
So he had a little bit of edge to him.
Cyclops. Woo! That's Cyclops right there, boy.
Which Cyclops? Which Cyclops y'all talking about?
The one that was dating Emma Frost, bro. This is the
one
Rogue died. I mean, not Rogue, but this is where Jean Grey dies. And he just finds out, like, oh, okay, Emma Frost is cool. I'm gonna date her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just hit off like that, dude. Just like that. And it's just like she empowers him so much too. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, she kind of lets him have more of an edge. She encourages him to be a little more edgy, and he really pulls it off. IMO.
Really?
See, that's what surprised me. I was more
them naughty girls. That's what they do to you, dude.
Right? When she gonna kill him? She gonna betray him?
There's
never happened. I was surprised.
There's this scene in that
I like
run
Jean too
that,
a lot
like,
too.
always
God
sticks
slave.
with me. Where
Cyclops is my favorite X-Men hands down now since this Avengers game. I was wondering could we possibly get Wolverine since he was an Avenger. That's what I mean, Penny. Hopefully this game does good,
and they end up losing, right?
Hopefully this game does good,
but then you see it again from another perspective.
And we can get a 2, and we can get an X-Men spin-off type of game. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm hoping for. Big picture, far out in the future. That's what I'm hoping for.
And it's like super funny, and it's like really badass at the same time.
Right.
But this how cold, my dude. This how cold.
Thanks for the sub, VA. Yo, whenever you subbed, did Venom pop up and say anything? Was there a Venom gif? Because I like emailed Streamlabs about that, and unless if your sub count is like private or whatever,
and see that he's doing it. But
that was one thing I'm like super interested about because I have it set up and I haven't
exactly. I'm like because she ain't the first
getting out of this mission
because he knows the game.
Getting out of this mission because I don't know, that dude's not playing Psycho Superman. He's crazy. He's psycho.
Where, bro? He is so cold with it.
It did?
Yeah, see, I think that's the problem. Because I guess
oh my gosh, the Venom popped up. No pop-up?
You said you
got pop-up?
Like, Cyclops was cool and all, but it's like...
I don't know if you guys saw it.
Beast was... I don't know. Beast was dope. Wolverine kept stealing the man's girl. Like...
yeah, Steven, Sentry would be cool. Sentry would be like that.
Like, I didn't even know what the fuck Cadron was.
Carol Danvers. We're getting Carol Danvers, so we are getting some type of like super strength
yeah, he was cool. He just ain't,
character.
He wasn't Rogue. He wasn't Storm.
I want to see people support this game so we can see the potential of the game.
Yeah, there was just I guess
could
to
be,
me,
but
it wasn't so much I didn't like Cyclops. It was just so much like
that is true.
I'd rather have been
Donnie Brown. What is up, brother? What is up, man?
It's like Cyclops is cool, but I'm like, if you had asked if I wanted to have anyone's powers on that team, at no point would I be like, I want to be Cyclops. I want to have his powers. I want to shoot. Even I'd rather be Havoc or what's his name? What's Vulcan? I'd rather be fucking Vulcan, bro. God, yeah, bro. Even his brothers, bro. I'm like, I'd rather be Cyclops' brother.
Bro, but here's the thing. They had a villain in X-Men. I don't know if you know him, but Mr.
Doctor
Sinister.
Strange, man. See, that's the thing about like those leaked characters is like, what could be the potential? What could be the possibility? Because if some characters don't hit in this first game, I'm sorry, Psycho Superman. If characters don't hit in this first game,
like, a part of me is kind of like, but that's
and this game does well enough, you can always backtrack on, like, have those Ghost Rider characters, have those crazy epic characters, you know, in number 2 spin-off games, number 3. Yeah, Captain Marvel's coming when we fight the Kree. That's another thing too. So here's the thing: it's just like the MCU. Am I still in this chat? I have no idea. I can't really hear them either. Oh yeah, that's why. Oh, my bad, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, okay, Pennywise just brought up this. Captain Marvel coming when we fight the Kree. So I thought it was interesting, right? Like in the MCU, most of the movies until you get to Thor are all Earth-based. Like they're just ground level, on the Earth, whatever, right? And then whenever Thor hits, it pretty much introduces like, yo, there's a whole 9 realms out there that you got characters, whatever, introductions. So Thor is like that little insert from these realistic superhero movies into like the galactic side. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that game kind of has that going for it right now too, where it's like super earthly right now. But then once an introduction of like the Kree enemies or however Carol Danvers, however that happens, it'll be like space stations and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Something like that.
I fully expect that.
Okay, here we go. A little low levels, not bad. In Honor's name, challenge 1. Yeah, let's do it. Captain Marvel was so OP. She was my main in Ultimate Alliance 3. Dude, Godslave, I actually really liked Human Torch in Ultimate Alliance 3. I thought he was OP as well. I wanted to use Captain Marvel, but I didn't. But I feel you. DJ Dragon, aka Sean B. Nice. I still have hope for this game. Can't wait to play Kate's DLC. I am in the same boat. I'm in the same boat, man. Doctor Strange gameplay would be sick as fuck. Think
I'm gonna go
Psychic. What is up? Imagine Ghost Rider. Exactly.
And Vision happen and Scarlet Witch. I'm gonna go nuts on those characters.
Yeah.
I love those characters.
Man,
I mean, shit.
Saying, man. It's gonna be nuts, dude.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Ultron.
The cool thing about Ultron, I guess, it gives you a little leeway for like the robots. Like, oh, more robot enemies? Like, oh, it's cool, dude. It's Ultron.
Right.
When the Kree Sentry showed up, Thor was the only one who recognized it. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we get an Asgard operation. Loki storyline, baby. That's what I'm looking for, too.
I supported you guys through your whole lifespan, and then y'all do me like this on the Switch, huh? Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna buy a Nintendo Switch just for...
Can't believe they're saying we're getting more skill trees and more level powers. Yeah, me too. I'm actually really impressed that they're even going to add on to the 6 characters. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think we're aware of the scope of this game. If there is a scope, I don't know exactly if I'm even hitting correct when I talk like that. Like, that's like being super optimistic. Like, we don't even know, guys. Like... This could be one of the craziest things. Whatever. Yeah, I think my stream did cut out. That is insane. It is raining here. Wow, it's raining harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh man, how do you keep up with that? How in the world does he keep up with that?
What are y'all talking about? Sorry guys, I had to turn you down for a second.
That's insane.
Despite the forest fires, there are AIM forces in the area.
Strange. I played Doctor Strange in Marvel Heroes, man. And one of my best friends, he was like, man, I just can't play Doctor Strange, bro. I can't get past Cosmic, dude. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Energy projection.
You gotta play him that way.
Hope Ultron has the ability to one-shot everyone, but a new exotic artifact can have 5 seconds invulnerability to counter his ult. That's actually a really good idea, Godslave, because I was thinking whenever you said that, it's those little, like in Destiny, that are incorporated with the raids and stuff, where it's like that one-shot thing is happening, you need to adjust for that. Difficulty, team conversation, you know?
I can name a few for
what powers would you like to see in the skill trees when we get it?
I want to be able to like summon my
Pennywise.
summon my board and like send it.
Right now, I'm pretty much focused on how to
like slicing through people.
I think he's talking about the characters that we already have established in the game right now, because they're adding
we're getting new skills for them.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm sitting here still trying to think of combos for Kate sometimes. You know what I mean? But if we had extra abilities for these guys, I don't know. Like, I couldn't think of anything outside of a team up, you know, like hammer on Cap Shield or you know, stuff like that, to be honest.
Who is that, Godslave? Not Pennywise. Challenge accepted, bro. Let's think of some abilities. Alright. I'm playing with the Hulk. I'll think of something for the Hulk.
It's too easy, bro. His new skill tree would be him picking up cars and turning them into freaking...
Yeah, Godslave. Something difficult. That's why I was so wanting Cloning Labs to be out already. Because...
Like Zangief's freaking lariat shit, where he goes like tornadoing across the map or something like that with his arms out. Or clothesline some people.
A Zangief?
Yeah, like do some Zangief shit or something like yeah, bro. I'm like, I'll bring some shit. I can think of something.
What's Zangief?
No, we were thinking of different abilities.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Like give Hulk a Zangief kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. That's the wrestler, isn't it?
Imagine if Hulk just used a body slam move, bro, and he just turned into a combo, man. Oh, goodness.
Right, I'm about to say, right?
Hulk has no synergy with the team right now.
I was thinking, okay, Stormbreaker, Steven, right. I was thinking Cap. I don't know how this would work. Maybe Thor, or Hulk, my bad. Cap or Hulk do this. Pick up an enemy. Hulk kind of does this, but Cap, I guess, would pick up an enemy and, like, run with him. You know how Kratos does? If that makes sense. He'll, like, charge with a dude in his arms and, like, tap.
With the shield in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You talking about like having him in a headlock and running with them into like a wall or
something? Some type of grab attack.
Right? Let Hulk throw Cap. Throw the shield in front, make a speed.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be so awesome. That would be so awesome.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, dude.
Like, you activate it by Hulk grabbing Cap. Or something.
Yeah, I mean, Hulk already has
a grab. Yeah, he has a grab, which is excellent.
Which you could probably implement for friends or for cars too. Pretty easily.
I got some gear for Hulk that says like plus 115% increased crit damage when using held enemies or something like that.
Yep. Nice.
Nah, they wouldn't.
I knew it. Hero down. Isn't this the Is this the challenge one? There's no fucking way.
And Roy and Hill, of course he's gonna be freaking Ultron. He sounds like Ultron already, dude.
Oh, most definitely. That
Oh yeah.
Some dude named Roy wrote Ultron. He created Ultron. Roy something. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, there you go. I knew you knew it, Carlos.
Why Ultron was working here when they saw Roy, like.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure it was the first thing everyone said was like, "Wait, Hank already created Ultron?"
Right, that's comic book accurate as mug, dude. Like I can't stress about that. How they're really trying to be like the comics.
Yeah, Rory and Anthill. Godslave has a good one. Tony should be able to summon more Iron Man suits like in the Ultimate Alliance.
Party protocol.
Yeah.
The Hulk could be if they didn't have Hulkbuster.
And then it's all the Unibeams or whatever the case is, right?
Or they fly around and just with it for a while and fuck
that would be sick. Exactly. It gives off a little aggro or whatever, so you kind of get some space, some breathing space, because you would need that because of the difficulty or whatever. I was mentioning to Carlos if Tony had some type of nanotech armor where it acts like this blue overshield. Not an exact like complete formulated idea, but maybe some type of overshield that, you know, it looks cool and it's nanotech or whatever. Because that blue shield gives off that nanotech vibe, I guess.
And remember what I said to that, Mike?
What did you say to that, Carlos? Exactly.
I was like, hey, you know what? If you want to shield your teammates with a cool technology, we got a certain character called Black Panther that has vibranium.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's where the idea like really completely spurred up. Yeah, Black Panther, purple overshield on allies, and it acts kind of like, so it like breaks apart on the arm or like the shoulder or the legs or whatever, like it does on the robots whenever it's like depleting and stuff. Yeah, vibranium.
Imagine if with the vibranium, like whenever you take a hit, it also hits the enemy or something like that. Like that'd be sick.
Or
small,
added like to your intrinsic and made you stronger or something.
Right, small explosive like vibranium explosions or something. Yo, this Kamala is like balling on this challenge 1, and I died.
Here's a good.
Just a FYI. So this Tristan Blair is balling out of control with Kamala right now.
Who do you think is gonna be our next healer?
She-Hulk.
That's what I was gonna say. She-Hulk, probably.
You think so? I could see it, I guess.
Like some type of gamma dispersion of health. That's what I was thinking. Like She-Hulk, man. If she,
I mean, I guess Hulk kind of does that too, because his ground zero when you do his clap.
Willpower burst, yeah.
I could see Spider-Man being kind of a healer. Like he can web you up if you're damaged. You know, like web up your injuries.
Here's the thing. I see Spider-Man being a healer the same way they made Kamala a healer, where it's like her healing spirit. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, like here we go, motivation.
Jokes and exactly, and his jokes like give you motivation or something like that.
Oh, that would be awesome, dude. Like you got the quit buff, yeah.
Right, the quit buff.
That would be awesome, dude.
Right, for real, or at least draw the opponent's aggro.
What about Black Widow and her additive skill tree?
Additive skills.
A bazooka? No. That would be totally changing her gun type and stuff like that.
You think they could give her like a Mandalorian style whistling birds?
I could see Falcon having that for him.
Right.
His little buddy. Yeah. Yes, VA. I will try to be on tomorrow, and definitely I'm going to be on for Kate.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think we can expect like Silver Surfer or Yondu characters because Square
I agree.
Enix is also developing a Guardians of the Galaxy game separate from this one.
Dude, that's what I mean by spin-offs, man.
Yeah, they're doing a spin-off on the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it'll probably be in the similar style.
What? Where did you hear that, Carlos?
I heard that too. They had a contract for 3 games, and this is the first game
what?
they come out with. The second one will be Guardians, and the third one should be X-Men or something like that.
What the fuck?
Either IMDb or anything else on that kind of things.
Square Enix, what?
Oh my god, they teleported me into the...
Oh, hey, we're back. Excellent. This Kamala girl. Whoever is playing Kamala is just carried me.
She is taking... I told you, Miss Marvel is beast, man.
She just carried me on this challenge 1 mission, bro.
Wow.
Alright, I don't want to go by myself again because holy smokes.
You know,
What would be
I
the other
respect
big bad for season two?
the what do you call it? What is it? Strength of character you have to admit that you went down and needed carrying on a challenge one mission.
Exactly, bro.
Amazing. How did you die on challenge one, bro?
I don't know, man. I was going baller status on these spin doctors, and they just took me. And they were tough.
I do. You could get distracted sometimes. Especially if you're talking to people.
Yeah, that's true.
All of a sudden you're like, oh damn, that's bad. I'm one shot.
Yeah, this game is super strange when it comes to that. Some games I could do it more, but on this game it's like, dude, you got to be dialed in on the combat.
It was in there all day.
Yep. If they made like the health bar green, I feel like, or like a different color besides white, it might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, the health bar is strange. The health bar is strange. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I really liked when we were talking about how this game, there's not much else like it, and I think one of the biggest things that sets it apart is its focus on narrative. Because Destiny, like, it has a storyline, but people don't really play it for the storyline, right? Whereas here, like, I'm deadly interested about, like, why Hawkeye's going in the future, stuff like that. And I'm really looking forward to the expansions to see how the story continues. And I'm really invested in Kamala and the other portrayals of the characters, too.
Yeah, so much so that they literally combine Kate's narrative with her combat kit. And they spun it to be like a somewhat important thing, which I think is cool. I say spin it like it's some... I mean, it's entertainment we're talking about here, boys. Anyways, everything's fake. Yeah. Dude, okay.
And that's why the game also, I feel like, works so well too, because like you have people like him or you guys who are completely into the story, and even for people who like me, honestly, I thought the story was cool and all, but like I flew through that as fast as I could because I'm like, I want to play as my characters, because honestly the reason I love this game is because this game feels kind of like the way the Spider-Man game feels, like how this game was made for Spider-Man. No matter who I play as in this game, I feel like this game was made with that character in mind. Like when I play as Widow, I feel like, like I don't think I could play another game where I feel more like Widowmaker. Like when I start playing as the Hulk, I'm like, not since the game where on the PS2 have I enjoyed being the Hulk so much.
Right, Ultimate Destruction.
Exactly, and that's across the Ultimate Destruction, and that's across the board.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah, they did such a good job on every single character in this game. Like,
even in the game Spider-Man, when you're punching enemies, it like has that sound of like, and the reaction like this game does, where you're like really punching something, if that makes sense. Not in like real life, but like, I don't know, the reactiveness, the I don't know, yeah, the feedback and just the sound and all that audio stuff that goes with it, like, yeah, and it's like quick, like pa 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 pa, whatever. Combos basically, yeah.
Yeah. Right, and just the way that you be flipping and dipping over people like as Spider-Man. That's probably one of the reasons why Spider-Man is probably one of my favorite heroes. It's because I'm like, he kicks your ass. He makes you look stupid when he does it.
Yeah, and
like,
you can,
like,
yeah.
You do a punch and you're like, what was I thinking? Why did I even throw that punch? Like, of course I'm not gonna hit this guy.
I think that's why Kate will be cool too, because you're gonna be like teleporting around dudes as they swing at you, and you're just gonna be like instant transmissioning or Dragon Ball Z speed, whatever, lightning speed and stuff.
So we gotta
right?
go
Like
to the
freaking Tracer
home room.
zapping all over the place.
Silver Surfer would be amazing. Silver Surfer is one of my favorites. I just love the fact that he fucking surfs the space, dude. Season 2, big bad for season 2.
I mean, you don't have to. I still have like 5 or 6 harm training room things that aren't done for me.
Yeah, but I feel like
So,
I have to do it with KB because she's brand
got you, Godslave.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, guys. Sorry to interrupt you again. This is an interesting thing. Pennywise says again, hopefully we get another big bad for season 2. Speaking of big bads, who is
Dr. Doom?
Maestro Hulk for Clint, Super Adeptoid for Kate. So there's 2. Like I mean I'm like acting like they're already out or whatever, but you're tracking on what I'm saying, right? So we'll have Abomination, Taskmaster, the 2 Metal Gears.
Have a counterpoint.
What's that?
Or like, are you trying to say like each hero kind of has a counterpoint, or like?
Well, I mean, after Clint, like, who would be the main boss for Black Panther? Probably some Black Panther. Okay, Claw. Who would be the main boss for She-Hulk? I don't really know She-Hulk characters. Because if we're introducing the Kree, does that open up for more different Loki? Like, we can't forget about these kind of things, you know?
They could bring in the UFOs for what you call it, to fight
Hydra. There you go, Jonathan. There's an octopus drawn in the map of Kamala's hideout. Sometimes I feel like the shield symbol looks like a octopus sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's like, was that like a graphic they did purposefully because like maybe Hydra takes over and they just like switch it to the octopus?
Well, they've mentioned Hydra in the story a few times.
Where at? Where at, Carlos?
Kamala talks to Captain America and Black Widow, and she's like, "Oh, I loved when you took down Madam Hydra, who is like one of the leaders of Hydra."
Yeah, in the elevators.
Oh, cool. Yeah, elevator talk. I love elevator talk.
Yeah, Hydra's definitely. Oh my God, you were talking about what was it?
It's very true. I was waiting.
Killmonger or Doom for Black Panther. Killmonger would be cool. Doom.
Killmonger, I think would be a yeah.
Dude, no, I'm sorry.
I'm like, you're gonna have to put Doom in there at some point.
No, Namor. It's either Namor or Doom. Or I mean, oh wait, what am I saying? It's gonna be Claw. Like, it's going to be Claw. I think that lead too.
I don't think so. I'm thinking Black Panther could either lead to the Brood.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, stupid. I want Ant-Man as well too. I feel like they could have done that with Kamal's Embiggened animation. I feel like they were gonna use that to like, but do a small thing. Like, think Ant-Man and Injustice, takedown wise and stuff. Intrinsic, go small, go big, something like that. Depending on your build, maybe. That'd be sweet, dude. That'd be sweet. I'm just spitballing here.
No.
Yeah, like I didn't think so.
They did say Claw already. Who said that? Was that the leak?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm cool with that because they're kind of, I feel like they're building up to like a Masters of Evil raid. I mean, Claw, Taskmaster, Abomination. We could probably add Loki to the mix too because he's part of the.
Okay, he was in the links. Okay.
Oh my God.
See, whenever y'all start talking about that.
When they first did his mission and he had no idea who was impersonating him. Like,
which one?
I'm like sitting here like,
oh yeah.
Mission, like, he has no idea
this is so strange.
I'm like, really, bro? Does he not have a Loki in this universe? Like, for real?
How do you not know that, dude?
This guy is really good at getting under your skin, huh, Thor? Like somebody else.
Like, you've never you've never come across this problem of a mischievous person.
Also, speaking of like Masters of Evil and villains and stuff, in the video games tie-in comics, because they released a series of comics.
I need to get those, Carlos. I need to get those, dude.
Yeah, in those, like, Beetle exists, Whirlwind exists, like a bunch of other, like, Absorbing Man is in there, and I was kind of expecting to see more references to those guys in here, so maybe in the future they can add them.
That's why. So, two things real quick, Carlos. When you start to mention Masters of Evil and all that kind of crazy stuff to me, like, it's hard for me to think about that in this game state just because, like, look at what we're talking about comparatively, like, where the game's at, right? So, yeah, that's just crazy. And if that's the idea, then OMG, man. Tyler Temple, yeah. Good one. Also, I like that they did AIM, because I don't know a lot about AIM, and like I said, this game makes me get more into it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like that they did AIM and that they're exploring that type of stuff. I think MODOK was not cool until this game. I was interested in him, and I like that he did experimentations and stuff. I dig that stuff. But, yeah, honestly, I like this game.
You're right. The last time MODOK... Yeah, the last time MODOK was cool was like in the 60s when he was a Captain America villain. And this game really channeled a lot of that and did it even better, to be honest. So
Really? What is in his head?
He was so serious, man.
What is in his head? What's that crystal?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing.
Purple gem that's on Modok's head.
Yeah, what is
nothing
that?
Too special, really.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think it's just like a crystal he uses to like magnify light for his laser.
Okay, so how does he
like
control electronics?
That's his like inhuman ability.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay, got you. Right. I read in that this game Thor can tell the difference between a regular human and an inhuman without like seeing powers. He can like sense it because
That's cool.
Yeah, because of the energy that the Terrigen gave off is some sort of cosmic energy that like Thor can, I don't know, see or feel or something.
Right.
That's
Remember,
cool.
remember in the final boss fight when spoilers, guys, if you haven't.
Yeah, there you go, Pewter. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He was like,
Go ahead.
"Oh my God!" He was like, because it was like, "What is that thing?" And he was just.
Is
like,
that what I
like,
think it is?
It's a Kree Sentinel, and I'm like, bro, Thor is just so knowledgeable about
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
'Cause he's been alive for like thousands of years.
Yeah, I really like
Oh, yeah,
in
travel all
the
across the universe.
yeah, I
fighting
really
lizard
like
people and whatnot.
I like in the elevator when Thor is like, "Oh man, I feel bad for not like finding you, Captain America," and he's like, "Oh, it's all good." He was like, "Well, I was just so close so many times that, I could have like ran into you basically." I thought that was interesting.
Like he knew where he was the whole entire time, but couldn't do nothing about it.
No, because remember
he
the
was, like,
spaceship
so-
was like invisible.
Yeah. So close. That's crazy, man.
I
Look
like
at
that
the
a lot.
lore. Also, there's a lot of intel in this game,
Yeah.
and I collected it all within like the first week of the game. I just never really read it.
Oh, the audio files are baller, dude. They're good to
I
go.
just sat there blinking.
If you're interested
Yeah,
in that
dude,
story, they're good.
Yeah, I might go through it one day.
Monica was afraid that aliens would take over, and that's
Yeah.
why she was sitting there talking to her future self, like, because she knew what was up.
Yeah.
Because of the Kree Sentinel. And
Dude,
all. She
and
already
seriously,
knew what it was and
not
everything.
not being able to play the campaign takes away from that speculation. It takes away from that content that could be talked about for this game. Like, oh, remember this part of the story? Like, we'll go play this part of the story. I like this story. I want to play this part. I want to talk about it, whatever. And then
Right,
you
go back to a certain chapter, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? They don't have that in here.
Yes, exactly, man.
Yeah, I'm looking
There's
forward
no-
to New
there-
Game Plus.
Like any other game that had a campaign to it, you can always go back to like chapter 1 or chapter 2. You can just replay the same chapter. None of that, bro.
Yeah.
I
think
mean,
that's
to
what
be
they're working
fair, to be fair, Spider-Man didn't have New Game Plus when it first released, but it had multiple save files. So
Yeah,
it's kinda
ex-
like-
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I just started a new game.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then the other thing is too though, and that's weird though, cause I feel like maybe not, maybe this game has more content than Spider-Man, because I feel like Spider-Man's story was the main focus, whereas this game the main focus is kind of this stuff, the end game. But like, I don't know. I feel like Spider-Man. Well, no, I guess this has more variety. Yeah, because Spider-Man, you're really just still beating up people, saving them, and doing tasks and stuff. So it's like, it might be, I guess, more of a city to explore, but it's like, yeah, you're still doing the same stuff over and over again.
Exactly. And to be honest, man, every single game is repetitive within the 30-second or so game loop that it has, right?
It's just how well do you hide it, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're tracking, DJ. Yeah, I hear that understanding in your voice, for real. And
Jonathan Henderson knows what's up. He knows
yeah, I've listened to all the intel, and Monica does speculate that the Inhumans were here on Earth before, just like the Kree were. Right, that Kree century was, like, buried in the Earth. Thor confirms it in the files as well. Yeah, exactly. And they
It's
even...
likely probably where they got the Terrigen from. So.
Dude, they exactly!
That's funny, bro. It's in the comics. It's in the comics that way too. That's where the Kree came from. They're here to like, what's
Wasn't
the word I'm
Earth like
looking
a
for?
good strategy point between the war, like between the Kree-Skrull war, was like an advantageous position?
Oh, cool!
Somewhere
Oh,
in
shit!
this game,
I love it.
guarantee that Black Bolt exists
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Before
because he is a
yeah.
full-bred Inhuman.
Who is that? Oh, Black Bolt? Yeah.
Black Bolt, Medusa, Lockjaw, they all up on the moon. I want to play as Karnak. Ooh, that'd be cool.
Before the game like got closer to release, like I was speculating that it was gonna be like the royal family would be playable, but then I started seeing more footage and I was like, oh, it looks more Earth-based. Like I don't know about the royal Inhumans actually, but I think it'd still be cool to see like Black Bolt or Lockjaw. You know, I love Lockjaw. He's cute.
Yeah,
Well, okay, Carlos.
And her nameplates.
Yeah, with her and Lockjaw.
Sorry guys. Y'all were talking about Lockjaw, and I was going through a lot of those files that Miller tweeted out. It was probably a few weeks ago. It hasn't been recently, but he like tweeted out this thing where basically you just click on it and it's linked, and it basically shows you every single icon in the game. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, enemy icons and stuff like that. The skulls, the Captain America shields, and the Hulk hands and all that stuff. One of the icons was it looked like a bulldog, an American bulldog with a patch on his eye, like a colored patch, not like a Nick Fury patch, but you know, like
That's Lockjaw, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And there was an icon for it, and I like stopped right there. And out of all the files that I looked at, I probably looked at like 50 of them, like a good handful. That was the only one that I saw besides Kate Bishop's symbol or Hawkeye symbol. That Lockjaw symbol was the only one I saw that was like so out there and so interesting that I was like, what? It was like a small blue, like red dog, and it, you know, it had the very small features. But you could tell it was an American Bulldog, though. Which I thought was interesting.
Speaking of Miller, man, he is a legend.
Excuse me.
He kept the hype alive, dog. He kept the hype alive.
Okay,
he's still keeping it alive, because he just leaked something else.
Oh, man.
And it's amazing. It's
Christopher Judge.
That was
Oh, here, I will play those real quick.
Oh, are you talking about America Chavez, Peter?
Bro, he was like two Americas in the same room. Oh man, I'm like, wait a minute, is there two Americas?
Oh no,
or is it?
It's America Chavez. It's just like a female member of the Young Avengers, which would be interesting. She's not my favorite character, but since we have Kate Bishop here and Miss Marvel here, I would be curious to see more of like younger characters.
All right, so guys, real quick, I'm gonna play these Black Panther voiceovers. I don't know, you think that's cool?
Sure.
Like, you think that would be okay?
I think that's awesome. I love the voice.
Okay. I listened to it. It's going to be on stream, guys. It's not going to be through the mic, just to let you know. But here we go. Let me just make sure that they are playing.
What is this? Over here. I smell something here. I feel something here. There's something over here. I sense something.
Do it.
What is this? Over here. I smell something here. I feel something here. There's something over here. I sense something.
Yeah, kind of loud. I hope it wasn't terribly loud, but here's another one.
No, not bad.
Okay, here's another one.
What is this? Over here. I smell something here. I feel something here. There's something over here. I sense something.
I don't know which that one is, but I personally need to listen to him on my own again. Because I'll tell you right now, when I first heard it, I was like, what? This is sound like I did not expect it to sound like this. Here, let me see.
It is done. Finally. That is finished.
Yeah, that's the other thing too about leaks. Like, I mean, they're out of context, so.
Yeah. And then the last one. This is the fourth set. I don't know what this is.
I alone cannot keep this up. They are getting too close. I am losing strength. Wakanda cannot lose its Black Panther. I am losing ground. You must fight by the Panther's side. The Hatchet Ebb cannot help me here. My suit can only do so much. Aid would be useful. I am having trouble gaining ground.
All that stuff? Yeah, super cool. Super cool, man.
Oh my God. Are you
Yes, I am playing on PS4. Yeah, I like the audio files. DJ, if we had to fight off Hydra in Season 2, that would be amazing. Oh, dude, I like Hydra as a weapon. I like Red Skull as a villain. I like all that kind of stuff. That's where you get into the realm where you can have unlimited enemies that are just masked up and just Hydra drones, let's go.
What is this?
Hydra would be dope. I wish Red Skull was part of the MCU a little bit more. Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear a funny story? Okay, so I was in the theater watching Infinity War with my wife, and theater was pretty crowded. And the scene where they go to Vormir or whatever, and then Red Skull pops up and he's like, "Oh, you guys," or whatever. I was like so excited about it. I turned to my wife and I was like, "Oh, it's Red Skull," whatever, you know. But I realized after I said, "Oh," it was like really loud, but I was just so hyped for it. And I turned over and I like said who it was. Then I hear, oh my gosh, I don't know. It made me feel so fucking weird. So the girls, like there was a couple next to us, and the girl leaned over to her guy and was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Uh-oh," because she was just, you know, reading my reaction or whatever, and I don't know what the dude said, but I was just like, like I was excited for it, and like I don't know if like they were just, I don't know how big comic book movie like fans they were, but it felt weird. Because I wanted, and she even said it loud enough to where I heard her, and I wanted to be like, "Red Skull, man, you know the guy in the first Captain America movie, like, dude," you know, whatever. But, anyways, that's a specific memory when I think Infinity War. Like this girl was really interested.
Why is Infinity War trending right now though?
Is it?
Like it's totally all over my newsfeed, dude.
Because we're talking about it.
We created the trend.
Right, exactly.
Viral? Nice.
I like Infinity War because the good guys lose. And I liked seeing the good guys lose because when I was a young kid, I watched a lot of Power Rangers, and Power Rangers would always win. But then in one episode, when they turn big, their Zord, like their combination Ultimate Zord, gets like torn to pieces. And the feeling that I got...
Green Ranger.
Oh, maybe it was that one. And I just remember feeling so good seeing them lose, and I was like, yeah. Like, finally, the Untouchables are touched, you know? And that's why I like Infinity War.
Tommy, yes,
you know what?
yes,
Maybe that was
Tommy.
why. Yeah, because I'm like, I thought I just felt good because I'm like, I like the Green Ranger because I'm like, green was my color.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense too.
Yep, the Green Ranger, man. I was so happy.
Do 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 do. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yo, that's funny, man. Good times.
Yes.
Alright, so I guess on the topic kind of you know, Power Rangers and machines and getting fucking crazy. So, giant bosses. What do we want to fight?
Kree Sentry, no doubt, right?
Giant Kree Sentry, yes.
Right?
I need to fight a Kree Sentry, like, for real.
Sentry, okay.
Yes. I once brought that up.
I want a giant dragon. I want Fing Fang Foom in that bad boy.
Fing Fang Foom would be sweet.
Fing Fang Foom would be the... Oh, man, that'd be sick. I would be very interested in what...
Flying by Elder Scrolls style.
Yeah.
If we're gonna fight Fing Fang Foom, then that means they have to bring in the Iron Fist.
That would be sick, and that would match so good. Shang-Chi, yeah. I think he's supposed to be in the movie, actually. Fing Fang Foom's gonna be in the Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that Shang-Chi movie is taking so much from Dragon Seed Saga. I don't know if you guys have read Dragon Seed Saga. It's an Iron Man comic.
Okay, spit it, Carlos, real quick.
Okay, so Dragon Seed Saga is like an iconic Iron Man story. It's actually a Mandarin story where the Mandarin is like fighting for the 10 rings with Fin Fang Foom and a bunch of other dragons. Okay. And now in the movies, they're making Mandarin Shang-Chi's dad or father figure, it seems, because in the comics, Shang-Chi has another like evil, you know, scary villain dad.
Okay.
So he's gonna make Mandarin his dad instead.
The real Mandarin.
The Ben Kingsley?
Mandarin.
Trevor Slattery.
Yo, I thought that was hilarious. My brother was so pissed off at that twist. I'm like, I thought it was funny.
I thought Ben Kingsley pulled off the evil vibe. Like, I thought the beginning of it was great. I mean, yeah, I get, like, I didn't know a lot about the Mandarin at first, but when I heard the fans, like, kind of gripe about it, I was like, okay, I see that, but I enjoyed it all the way. You know, I did enjoy Iron Man 3 heavily.
And I guess what my thing was that is like I figured, I'm like, but they brought up the Mandarin, which means he's likely a thing, which means he's gonna show up eventually. And I mean, granted, they messed up and put it in Peggy Carter, but sure enough, he did. He showed up and like, yeah, took and killed Kingsley.
Okay.
And
really?
So it's like he's a thing in the MCU.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was gonna mention that 10-minute little extra Ben Kingsley thing that they do on YouTube. What is that exactly? I didn't watch it all, but I know it exists.
Oh, that's just a one-shot, like, little extra, but
yeah,
kind
of like Thor and Dale.
Right. Oh, yeah. I got you.
But yeah, kind of unofficially, officially, Marvel, like, saying the Mandarin's a thing and he wasn't happy. But I mean, not like they have plans to use him anytime soon.
Yeah. I think right now a lot of the focus on the MCU is all the Wanda stuff and Hawkeye, like the spin-off shows, the Disney Plus series stuff. Yeah. Shang-Chi, I think, is coming out in 22, isn't it?
About now, probably.
Okay.
Later.
Man, oh man.
You know what's
have they officially announced that that Black Widow's coming? That Black Widow's coming to Disney Plus yet?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think they're in the last they're gonna figure out because HBO Max is releasing Wonder Woman. I think.
Oh no, he's micro now.
Like it's only a matter of time. Yep. I'm pretty sure she's coming out Christmas Day.
Every single DC movie is coming out on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I know that is such a controversial conversation, but
it's only controversial if people can't handle other people have a different opinion.
Yes, exactly.
Let's talk about WandaVision, though.
I'm down.
WandaVision is going to introduce us to the mutants in the MCU.
Oh, you think?
Cool. Yeah. I do feel like something like that.
Like the chick who plays Wanda.
RC Defender, what's up? I'm sorry, I saw you earlier. What is up? They said PS5 update won't be until 2021, right? That is true. March, I think, May-ish. Be on standby for announcement. They're trying to get that together.
They're just gonna go with it, you know.
I believe it.
Yes, release the Snyder cut, Jonathan. Yes, dude.
But I mean, that would be awesome.
Y'all are talking about mutants still?
Imagine though, seeing Professor X walk into the house and say, "Wanda, you have gone out of control with your powers," and she just like whispers, "No more mutants," or "More mutants."
More mutants.
Like change the whole timeline again, and then it jumps over to Wolverine, a brand new Wolverine that we don't even know about.
That would be. That's interesting. That's interesting.
It's sick, bro. And then she's introducing us to Monica Rambeau.
That's the witch girl, right?
No, Monica is Captain Marvel, like the original.
Oh, okay.
She was the original. She was the first
original female Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Female Captain Marvel, but then they turned her into something else, like I forget her name.
Photon.
Photon.
Oh, yeah, save transfers. Yeah, Defender. Make sure that is legit and you like really are on track with that, because I've heard a lot of people saying that like some of their transfer files like got fucked up or whatever. So yeah, make sure you're.
But she was the original leader of the Avengers or something like that. I read up on it. I forgot. But man, that's massive news. She is too strong to be in the MCU.
I bet it looks great on PS5, by the way. I feel like the Kree is going to be its whole huge storyline.
The Kree?
Yeah, with Captain Marvel and stuff.
If they adapt like the Kree Scroll War, like I'm gonna actually nut like in real life.
I feel
it's because
to have Super Scroll as a boss would be awesome.
He's like my favorite Avengers writer. And
you're cutting out, Carlos.
If they go in like.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, like who wrote Secret Invasion and that shit?
Oh, Secret Invasion was Brian Michael Bendis.
Okay.
Brian Michael Bendis. I want, what you call it? I'm about to say, I want heroes. I want heroes Assassin's Scrolls. I want to fight scroll heroes.
Alright, I'll be
That's
down.
a whole new enemy type.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm about to say, you fighting a Hulk scroll? Bring it, big boy.
Yeah, that'd be sick. See, that's the thing with spin-off games. I mean, you got great characters. You got years of characters or whatever. Fantastic Four game for Fantastic Four characters. Okay.
The Fantastic Four, I feel like I'd rather see them in here than in their own game.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yes, unless they did it Spider-Man style, where it's like a single player like story-driven game where it's like, you're just focusing on the 4 family members.
Right.
She-Hulk was in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so was Spider-Man. Yep.
Oh wow.
So was Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Right, Ghost Rider is the oddest one. It's like, what the hell? It's like it's like you got the first family of Marvel, and they invite like the demon.
The demon dude, yeah. Hey, Sue.
It was in a storyline where the Fantastic Four were kind of occupied, so Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Hulk, and who am I forgetting? Oh Lord, Wolverine, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Wolverine, Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Spider-Man were like the quote-unquote Fantastic Four for like 2 issues.
Oh, that's super cool.
Fantastic.
Think Gotham Knights, but into the Spider-Verse.
I really don't like other spider people, so.
Okay. Carlos is like, no, that's not how I roll.
if it's not Peter, I don't care.
Really? Okay, I like Miles. I do like Spider-Gwen too. I like Venom. I mean, I know he's not Spider-ish, but I like Venom.
Flash.
Yeah.
Now a Venom game, I would be down for that. I don't count him as a spider person. He's a symbiote.
Yeah, he is a symbiote.
An Agent Venom game?
That would be sick. That would be sick. That's why I like Flash. Yeah, that's why I like Flash.
Venom is really strong.
I did it through the cloud, so I hope it's not fucked up. But I have no problem re-leveling. Exactly. I almost bought this game on PC recently because I want to check it out.
I'm just now starting to read the King Venom, and man, he is
Defender. So like for me, whenever I play offline or like just by myself, I'm on a regular PlayStation 4, and then whenever I'm like streaming or trying to get my footage or whatever, I'm on my Pro, and I utilize the cloud for this game on saves often, and I actually don't. I could be pretty confident to say I don't have any problems with that save transfer over. I don't know how it's going to go with the PS5, to be quite honest, but if your cloud has been working and you're confident in working, good to go. I only like bring up this like warning because I've literally heard people say and seen them be like, dude, I tried to transfer my data from my PS4 to PS5 and it got messed up.
I wouldn't mind fighting a giant symbiote.
Hopefully you're tech savvy enough and you understand, but yeah. The cloud seems to be good to go.
Grendel, exactly.
I'm down for that.
What? I got a lot of stuff to read up on, man.
Dude, that's one thing, man, where it's like, there's so much shit that it's like, if you are even getting into, like, comic reading or whatever in the beginning, it's like, there's so much stuff where it'd be hard to know where to start at.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is, though, it's like, once you start, you got a lot to get through, especially if you like it.
The other good thing is, too, is in this day and age, you have a lot of help. For instance, when I first started off comics, I started on YouTube, watching people like Comics Explained. Or
yeah, Rob Core. He's a godsend, dude. Exactly.
I'm the guy who came up with this. Oh, I love that shit.
What?
Comics Explained is my shit.
Yeah, but
Oh damn,
I'm still trying to finish. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to finish his Civil War, bro. It's like 5 hours.
Yeah, yeah, I go to sleep to that stuff, dude. I love it.
Long-winded back then. Yeah.
Yeah, he has changed his style up pretty well, I would say. He's got a good little thing.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Oh, Ethernet. Oh, transfer at all costs. Yeah, I feel you, man.
So yeah,
PlayStation Cloud seems to be a little bit better.
Yeah, you can't just jump right into comics, but you know what though? Everyone like
that would be weird. Ethernet transfer.
You start there, and once you find something that, or a character, or a run that you really like, you can start picking that up.
Dude, exactly, exactly, man. Like, one good thing is though is that he gives you the bite-sized pieces, like him in Comic Historian. The downside though is they kind of, because they're trying to tell like a recap of a story, they kind of miss out on certain little dialogue back and forths, because if you're reading it while the screen is going, it's like, dude, look what they're saying, that's so cool. Like, yeah, they're explaining it, but it's better when you're reading the actual script.
Yeah, like Rob's, I'd actually like stop and read it. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of comes down to what they feel like doing, but yeah, like for instance, Benny Comic Historian, they bleep out the words. You can't see what it was written.
Yeah,
but
right,
yeah,
for that.
Read the words,
Oh, there you go, Carlos.
Half the time, the story's even better than what he's saying. Like,
yeah, yes, exactly. Because you read that little one bubble of dialogue, and you're like, dude, you know that's like an epic moment that he's not like dismissing it, but he's just saying it in a fashion to where it's not as emphasized, I guess. But he does emphasize some parts that are pretty fucking cool and stuff like that.
Yeah, like he was doing. When Batman had just came back from his drug thing after Joker took over Gotham, and he was talking about
his drug thing.
His drug thing, yeah. He was about to beat up Punchline, and like Rob went on this whole tangent about like, look, just like many people who have been in the desert and died from like drinking, I don't remember, whatever it was, something water. Many men have tried. Lost at sea who have died from drinking salt water.
Okay.
Many have tried and like died trying. And pretty much. And I'm like, what he said was dope, but what Batman actually said to her, I can't even remember what it was. That shit gave me like kind of nightmares. I'm like, yo,
right.
That's why I say Batman is gold.
Bro, like he might as well just said, I'm fucking, bro, like for real, yeah. Anyways, I completely agree with you, Mike.
I just read.
You need to go and read the comic and buy it and support it too. Like,
yes, exactly. Like I have DC app, Carlos. I don't know what's going on. I'm on a load screen, bro. I have the DC app, and dude, I just jam Batman comics any chance I get. Batman and Superman comics, dude.
Well, let me get you out that load screen real quick, bro. I got you.
Yeah, let's try to do another. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. I might need to reset my app though.
I just sent you an invite, man, so you can get out that load screen. That's how you get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's try to run some. Let's see if we can get 4 back in. I know we had a little hookup earlier. Kendrick, what's up? How do you get credits in this game without having to pay for skins using real-world money to buy it through skins and emotes? Do your challenge cards, Kendrick.
And don't buy all the emotes that they offer you.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
right now is not a good time to be paying money for the marketplace. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Kate's right around the corner. I'd hold
on
to those
cards. Like I got like 6 patterns in my inventory right now that I'm hoping that like the code changes where it's like all characters instead of just the main 6 or whatever. I don't know if that'll do.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
You can hopefully get a chance for a Kate pattern off of that.
What's up?
Like every other week, I just put $20 in. Just buy $20 worth of credit.
I just throw $20 in. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Hey, man, you spend your money how you want. You earn it. Yeah, bro.
I feel like they need some kind of money, bro. Like they're not doing it for free. I mean, they're giving us free DLC, so they kind of earned it, even though we had to wait so long. I'm like,
that's why
they get no kind of money. They're gonna shut this bitch down.
Right. They need I'll refer to Hitman and IO Interactive. You know, they were paired up with Square Enix, and whenever the first Hitman game released in 2016, and remember guys that they released it in episodic versions. It was like the first dress up level, the what's that event? You know, where the people walk the fucking catwalk and they show off clothes. What is it? Fashion show. Yeah. So they released the fashion show, and then like later on they released the other episode of, you know, the city or whatever it was. And then all right, who do we have in here? Social. And so they release it right there, and it's like, is this Square Enix? Is this some type of way that they're doing some games? Do they think that model works in some way?
I mean, look, like Square Enix gets a lot of crap nowadays, but they've always been kind of pioneers when it comes to gaming. I mean, those Final Fantasy games back in the day were like revolutionary, you know? So
right.
If they think this is like the future, like I'm willing to try it out with them.
Right. They've had this issue before, actually, too. Not only Hitman with the similarities, but Final Fantasy 14. I sent you DJ and Carlos invites just in case. But Final Fantasy 14, which was really shitty, and now it's pretty great, apparently. It's like one of the best MMOs I've heard out right now.
Everyone praises online all the time. Yep.
Yeah, you can't forget about
so much that I almost bought it. Yeah, I bought the Kingdom Hearts like Ultimate thing when 3 came out or whatever.
Oh, I love Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like, they are pioneers, man. That's why I'm all on board. When I was like, wait, Square Enix is doing Marvel's Avengers? What?
That's what I said too. What in the hell? Yeah.
Then I thought about it, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense because they work with Disney a lot.
Here, Kendrick, real quick is what I'm talking about. Your challenge
Honestly,
card.
Here's the thing.
Every so often you get these 100 of them,
slightly
200 of them.
Like, talking to my brother, like, what do you think before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out? Like, what do you think the odds are that like a Marvel character shows up in Kingdom Hearts, kind of the way like, kind of way they just randomly drop Cloud in there, just walking around. You're just gonna be in town someday, or just one day, and just see this guy that looks awfully a lot like Steve Rogers.
Hey, who did?
Sparrow.
Like,
hey, who did Disney Infinity? Disney? Like, who did those games? But who did those games?
Disney, man.
Oh,
yeah.
just
what was it? Disney Interactive. Yeah, they're whatever they're.
They got their own. They have their
own
wow.
game developing brand.
Okay, that's impressive. Damn, Disney, you got it all, bro.
Why don't they come out with their own freaking game instead of having everybody else do it for them?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a squad.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Way.
Got it.
Are you in? Are you in? Am I the glue that gets us together for real, bro?
You're Kamala, bro.
No way. No
way. Okay, Carlos.
Wait.
I don't see DJ.
Can we take a picture real quick? Thor,
yes,
Kamala?
we can. Wait, where's DJ? Okay, we're in the loading scene, baby. It's been all night. And we finally get a group together. I was like, why is this flashing going on?
Oh, lad, takes you back to the main menu. Join failed. Oh, fuck you.
No way.
Nah, I'm joking. It didn't.
Dang,
I feel something. I sense something.
A disturbance in the force.
Kamala, come stand next to me on the other side where, like, Thor is on my right. Come stand on my left. It'll be lit. Alright. Let's take this picture.
Wow, yeah, I'm missing, like, the whole photo app and everything, huh? There we go.
Yeah, Kendrick, those aren't missions. Those are actually challenges. I'll go back to it.
He's in. He really is in.
Uh-oh. Hang tight. I'll go after it right after this photo shoot.
I'm about to take it.
I will definitely
Where's
get
the
you.
Photo? I'm standing right there. There's no one here.
No. Face where we're facing. Turn around.
Do you not see all three of us lined up?
Move a little to your left. Okay, now turn around again.
Wait, I see an Iron Man. Okay, I'm facing the way Iron Man's facing.
Oh, that is awesome, Kamala. Do that again.
Face more towards the door.
There you go. Perfect. Hit y'all's emotes if you can.
Everybody say cheese. I'm about to snap this.
All right, hit your emotes. 1, 2, 3.
For the gram.
Oh man, I can't do it that way.
Let's count down, or we just go emote.
Just
Everybody
emote.
emote on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I couldn't do it. I can't do it fast enough.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I was just about to be like, go to bed, man. We can't even play together, bro. And next thing you know, let's get a game real quick.
All right, I'm ready, guys.
That's a dope fit for Kamala. Is that the Verizon fit? What is that?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all right.
I knew it. I'm like, I haven't seen that.
Y'all go ahead and pick whatever mission. I'm ready. Kendrick, real quick. Okay, so the challenge card, right?
Can we do a hive? Just
these are your daily challenges that happen every day. So defeat 5 or more enemies while Warrior's Fury is active. You want to do that while you're playing, and you'll achieve it. And the dailies give you 3 points to the yellow, and then the weeklies give you 11.
We're all at the war table at a computer right now. I had to take a screenshot of that.
And so it's one of those like challenge card kind of things where it's like every day you want to come back and complete your dailies and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yes, DJ, I agree.
Way to, full circle from the beginning of the night.
Exactly, guys. It needs an emote wheel. I feel you, DJ.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, I was talking about emote wheels and stuff, and or do an emote while you're like taking a picture, some sort of integration like that. But if you're like flying or you're in the air, you can't. Like, I don't know exactly how they'll do that or whatever, but ideas. Tachyon, Desert Hive, hell yeah. All right, combo A, Carlos, get ready.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Combo A.
Flyers stick together. Stick together. Just like in the campaign.
Yeah, sounds good.
Good idea.
We can take out these turrets.
Yes.
Take out turrets and drones.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Real sticky, icky. Anybody that gets that reference?
Oh yeah. So what if it was because you were Cap and that's why they didn't want us to play together, bro?
Man, here's the thing. I was Widow at the time, though. Like,
you was Widow?
I was Widow.
No. When we first were trying to play together, was you Widow?
I was Widow. That's what I'm saying. Like,
he was Widow. I think it was his internet or something.
No, man. I'm telling you, this game is.
This game be bugging.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was playing with y'all beforehand.
Wait, DJ, you have the ultimate Cap skin. Sweet.
Yeah, I like it. I love the skills.
I saw it on the marketplace, and I've been like, I kind of want it, but I don't know if I want to spend my credits, because I haven't put money into the game, but I have earned like 6,000 credits, and I'm like hesitant to spend them.
Right.
I feel like unworthy Thor outfit. Yeah, I feel like there's
at least 3,000.
Yeah. Like, depending on what Kate's stuff is, depending on like what her marketplace stuff is, I'll be willing to spend some. Like, I don't.
Cause that's a good question. I heard talks that the challenge card might be one of those things you have to like pay with credits for.
Okay, so I was gonna mention something like that. So they need to dial in the marketplace with like combo packs, extra battle card tiers or something. You know, like there's many things they could do with that marketplace. Because I play Warzone, like, you know, with my buddies quite a bit, like their marketplace is nice. And if it was like that, I would be super impressed. But they got a lot of assets. They like turn out stuff a lot. So I'm not saying it needs to be on that level, but the way they got bundles and the way they got like free pieces for challenges or like free little things for, you know, completing specific challenges and stuff that are kind of hard, you know. But yeah, they could do a lot with the marketplace. It's like the ping system, very infant state. Like I fucking know how to make a video game too, by the way.
But for real though, it's gonna be just like
cutting out DJ. That's it. What?
DJ what? DJ what?
I love when people do that, bro. Even mine be doing that.
And there I go.
Thank you for explaining. You're totally welcome, Kendrick.
You good. I love it.
Nah,
Got some of my characters on level 7.
DJ, bro, I'm literally like, I don't even have computers in the elevator with me, bro. I'm about to run this shit solo.
No, we were so close to.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Oh, have that first area, guys.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
Wow,
What's up, Jay? Okay. Hey, Carlos. A dude in the chat, or Kendrick says, I wonder if they'll get a Vision or Captain Marvel DLC. I know that'll pique your interest. Yeah, I know that'll pique your interest. Captain Marvel, more than likely. So be the word on the street. And then Vision, I don't know about that. I was surprised by what people were mentioning today.
I mean, yeah, Vision was in the leaks, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see.
Yeah, like, I mean, if they go that wild with Vision and like some characters that were mentioned, I would be super surprised. But I think it's because what has been happening over the months, my like expectations are just super low. And it's like we're getting Kate and like, oh man, I'm just happy with that. Like, thank God something is coming out, you know, kind of thing. But if I wanted to get like in the nitty gritty and stuff, Captain Marvel, no doubt about it. Vision, questionable, but I could see it. I really thought Ant-Man was going to be a main character.
Speaking of Ant-Man, like, I'm really excited to see him playing a bigger role in the Kate Bishop expansion. Like, he's in the cutscenes a lot.
Yeah. Oh, nice, Kamala. I saw that. That was so awesome.
Oh, you went. Oh, fucking great team.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Let's go, Miss Marvel.
See, I wonder how many story beats they're going to put in, too, because if they're mentioning Nick Fury, time travel, Hawkeye, and you know it's going to end with some sort of Hawkeye tease, and if Kate's talking to Hank all the time, because you got to get the backstory of Kate, they're going to be like, yo, we thought you were dead, like they say in the trailer, like what you've been doing for the last 5 years, pretty much. Like, oh, I've been doing this. And then, you know, Carlos, we talked about all the speculations and stuff on how the story could go. But they could be putting Ant-Man in that little place where he has some sort of subplot, and maybe you see him messing around with Roy a little bit more or something like that. I think that'd be super cool. Something.
Yep. Something gonna happen.
Like, all you need is 5 seconds worth of scenes to be, like, questionable. Like, what is that? You know?
I'm getting goosebumps while you just talking about that, man.
Dude,
Holy
man.
Smokes.
In a year, this game, if it lives up to the potential and it really like busts out of its egg or whatever, this could be something special for sure.
Oh, so that reminds me. I was talking to my buddy Psylocke, and I was telling him about Spider-Man: The Avengers game, and I was telling him, man, the way that the Avengers game could make me like consider saying that their version of Spider-Man is better than the Insomniac version.
Yeah,
it's really simple. It's really simple because my main complaint really Insomniac Spider-Man is just Mary Jane.
Okay.
I didn't like that they made her a reporter. That's not my man. That's like
you're
steady brand.
cutting out a little bit, Carlos. You might get kicked.
Watch. Oh no, I don't want to get.
Yeah.
One by one. It's happening one by one.
It's like the heroic Gauntlet, but multiplayer.
It's not too bad over here on King Kai's planet, bro. Come on.
No, I think what happened is Sony heard me about to say something negative about the PS4 games, and they went, "Don't you dare!"
Yeah, exactly. Because PlayStation monitors your conversation.
That's true. That's exactly what happened, man.
Exactly.
But basically, if Spider-Man in this game mentions Mary Jane as like a model or something, I'm like 100% sold.
Yeah. They went the lowest lane route, didn't they, with that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Model or actress, right?
Yeah, either model or like in the fashion industry at all.
Right, I got you.
I'll be sold. I'll be so happy. Because Mary Jane has gotten bad treatment in adaptations for the past few years.
I feel you. What'd y'all think? What'd y'all think of the Venom movie? Sorry, I don't know why I went there, but
I didn't like it personally.
It was fantastic, man.
I thought it was sick. I love it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
The fact that they have Woody Harrelson playing as Carnage is the perfect cast choice.
I think that's cool too. I like Woody Harrelson a lot.
Oh my God, there he goes. This dude needs to get out of here. Give me your soul. I said,
yeah, but you weren't a fan of the Venom movie too much?
Nah, not me personally, but I did
just because the story does not follow a lick of the regular.
It's like kind of less about the story.
Oh, okay.
About, like the characterization. Like I don't like Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock. Like he's not very Eddie Brock to me.
I feel you.
That did take a lot of getting used to. I mean, I guess I was kind of more like, oh, thank God, this is so much better than the Eddie Brock that
Topher Grace, yeah.
Show played.
Yeah, Topher Grace.
Topher Grace played, yeah. And that's the thing, though. I feel like none of the directors really get Eddie. So I'm like, I don't feel like, because both of them were just, they make him
trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Simple as that. Trash. Because you gotta
Trash,
think
but
about
he wasn't like. Go ahead.
The animated version of freaking Eddie, that Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, that Eddie Brock,
Spider-Man,
that Eddie Brock was perfect, bro. He was so perfect, dude. And that's how they should make him.
I feel like
but that's why you can't, because
they usually make Flash that kind of character, I think, and then they end up having to do something different for Eddie.
Right.
So they make Eddie more like Peter a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. When you exclude the whole Spider-Man symbiote, I got it from Spider-Man. You know, you exclude a lot of that. Like, oh hey Parker, you like totally fucked my life up, and so that's not there, and so. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think they could have both bonded over being kind of outcasts and being like whatever by their people. But that's the thing, though. They really weren't. Like Eddie wasn't much of an outcast. He's loved by everybody. And
yeah.
Venom just mentions he's a loser. You never really see
right.
it. Like,
yes. Like he's a loser now, or you just feel bad about yourself because I can feel your emotions because I'm a symbiote, and I feel shitty about myself because I'm a loser or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely could have done a better job.
Yeah, they mentioned. Yeah, I feel like it worked for how, and I guess I'm more accepting to it because I keep up with like the movie industry bullshit or whatever. Because, you know, with the MCU and Spider-Man and the rights and all that crazy stuff, you know, you're like, I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get.
I mean, a lot of times what you can get is awesome, though. Like
exactly. Like, I like the X-Men movies a lot. I know, like, they're not the greatest or whatever in regards to cinema, but I like them for what they are and what I get out of it.
I'm about to say, you know, it's like, I feel like at their worst, like, what you call it, what was it, X-Men Apocalypse, I'm like, I enjoy it kind of the same way I enjoy Pacific Rim. Just
there you go. It's not too deep, but it's fun.
In my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy this stuff flying around.
Right. Exactly.
Which X-Men movie was that where Magneto was just like a straight up beast in the train scene, bro? Where they were fighting some dude in the train.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Is that Dark Phoenix? Oh my God, I've never seen Magneto.
You like rip that crap from the ground, yeah.
Wow, dude, what a way! That dude who was playing Magneto is just perfect. I hope they bring him back.
Michael Fassbender.
Hell yeah! I was talking about him the other day.
You know what's weird? They actually had a perfect casting for Magneto and Xavier both times because I'm like, Patrick Stewart
I'll agree.
was a perfect Xavier, and actually, Witchcolor was a good Magneto too. He was old, but he was a fine Magneto. Like as far as the gentleman Magneto, it's like, oh yeah, like oh yeah, definitely.
DJ Dragon said, I really liked Eddie and Spectacular Spider-Man animated show. I love that show. Hey, Carlos.
I'm about to say, I mean, like, I know they're really good friends. I don't know about lovers, but they're really good friends for sure.
Yeah, what's up?
In the chat, DJ Dragon said, I really liked Eddie and Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh man, Spectacular Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man adaptation.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah, I know you were talking about that the other day on your Twitter, huh?
Bro,
I forgot you
I
called
did
me
not
Emperor.
expect that though. Yeah, with that animation, those big eyes and everything, I'm like, this ain't gonna be the best one. You got Drake Bell doing it, like this ain't gonna be a good one.
I liked
Drake
Ultimate.
Bell was Ultimate.
Was that
Yeah.
before Drake Bell's?
Yeah, the Spectacular was Josh Keaton, the King. Oh my God, I love Josh Keaton.
Yeah,
they went through, like,
yeah.
3 different Spider-Man series in that like 2-year period almost.
Yeah, Spectacular got canceled pretty quick after Disney bought the rights. Sad.
Godslave, dude, I just thought of something. Why don't they just say season 1 will bring 4 characters and 4 villains? There you go. Very, very general information.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah.
They don't.
Bell plays the Deadpool Spider-Man.
They don't have to spoil anything with the roadmap, but simply saying how many characters and villains are coming soon without saying who or when. I agree with that,
Sorry,
Godslave.
talking over you, Mike. What were you saying?
Oh, nothing, bro. I'm just reading chat. They were just talking about Godslave said they don't have to spoil anything with a roadmap, but by simply saying how many characters and villains are coming soon without saying who or when. Yep. That super general, just, you know, numbers. Here's some numbers we'll throw at you. You could speculate, fans.
Just be very vague about it.
Yeah. Marvel Theory, what is up? Welcome to the stream, man. Kendrick, Kane the Conqueror would be a good impact on the Avengers story, but they went with AIM, time travel. King the Conqueror. King would be cool.
They did events like Monster Hunter does these events where they'll like do festivals.
Yeah.
They'll like increase drop rates. They'll let you play all these special missions. I'm like,
there you go.
If Avengers did something like that, like once a month, where it's like, you know,
like XP week or like special week, Tachyon week. I don't know exactly. Like
Tachyon week, you get double like drop rates or something like that.
Yeah. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. I love that idea. And yes, I know exactly what you. Yeah. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about with Monster Hunter World. Play that game extensively for like when it first came out.
Come from? You locking on for what?
Mother Russia, by way of Mother Africa. Sorry. If someone in the chat gets that reference, if someone in the chat gets that reference, tell them I love them.
Okay.
Tell them.
Wow, 2 moms and still so ill-behaved. If someone gets that, I love them. Right? Just let them know.
You went down for what? Come here. Hulk hurt. That's all I heard.
I like when you're whooping ass with Hulk and he's like, get up so Hulk can smash again. Like, hell yeah, baby. I want to pound my chest when he says that shit.
Like, come on, Hulk. Hulk hurt.
DJ Dragon said Spectacular Spider-Man will always be my favorite animated Spider-Man show. Definitely has a killer theme song, I'll tell you that. I liked it too because it was story heavy. Yes, I agree. 94 Spider-Man was close to the comics. Wouldn't you say that, Carlos? 94 Spider-Man is the closest to the comics than any other animated series?
94 Spider-Man was very close to the comic. Right. I would say, I mean, if you say that 90s Spider-Man is the closest, I'm not gonna fight you on it. Personally, I just prefer Spectacular Spider-Man. I feel like they're both fairly equally close.
Right.
In terms of how they adapt things.
Yeah.
They both take some liberties too.
Okay.
So,
I would say... Go ahead.
Great.
Okay, yeah, I would say like 94 Spider-Man and I guess 94 X-Men or whatever. Those are really story heavy, dialogue heavy, because back then they couldn't animate action as well, so they want to like keep that, even though they did it pretty well, you know.
Well, you know, also Stan Lee himself and some comic book writers were working on the 90s Spider-Man show.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, so they had like the direct like writer access, and that's why like a lot of the characterization really spot on. And yeah, it's a miracle that we got stuff like that back then.
That's why, because I was so into them as a kid, right? And like growing up, as we got more and more cooler versions and like real live TV shows and stuff like that, like that's what kept me going with it too. Like I remember the Hulk, Incredible Hulk, the fight scene with Abomination was like the best fight scene that I've ever seen in my life. Whenever that movie came out, I was like, that is raw power right there. That's how you do it with big ass dudes like running through the streets and stuff. Like, oh man, I love that shit. But anyways, it was just one of those things where it's like, finally I'm growing up and they're finally coming around to what I think it should be in my head. Or, you know, how they think, or, yeah. Like, when Infinity War, dude, when Doctor Strange and Thanos are throwing fucking black holes at each other, I am like, they did it. Like, I could die right now and feel okay about life. Like,
any moment, literally just about any moment in Infinity War, I'm like, I could die happy. When he does like, the multiple chains of shit, I can try to grab him, I'm like, that looks nasty. After like the freaking Thor comes in, like, bring me Thanos, I could die happy. Like, literally in the theater, bro. In the theater, Thor threw the axe, hit Thanos, and I'm like, bro, why didn't you aim for the head?
Yeah.
And the very first thing Thanos says is,
well, yeah, should aim for the head.
I'm like, bro,
like,
I fell out of my seat.
Yeah, you know when that happens. Whenever that happens, you know the directors really, like, thought about it, you know? Godslave says 90s X-Men was my favorite cartoon. Dude, I watched that recently, Godslave, and that's why I say, like, the story-heavy stuff, because those first two episodes were like, whoa, like, Morph dies, and Wolverine's all... Yeah, dude, Morph dies, and they're all bent out of shape about it and stuff.
The first episode, bro. That was the first episode, man. I was shook up about that. Like, I was really enjoying him as a character, and they just kill him off like that.
Did anyone see the takedown I just did?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no.
One thing about Kamala's bug, or she's got a little arm problem. Like,
where her arm gets stuck in.
Yeah, like, maybe not for you, Pewter. Like, you probably look normal, but for me, one of your arms is, like, back at the start still. Or not anymore.
That's been a bug since day one.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, whoever hit him with that, he was about to destroy me, bro.
Nice. Oh, we got shield. Shield drones?
Oh my god. Oh man. What is Hope doing over here?
Yeah, I feel like X-Men animated series is kind of like Batman animated series, where it's like that's the definitive.
Yes, I feel you. Yes.
X-Men, Batman, that's like
That was back in the day when Wolverine was still X-Men to me. Like, he's the X-Man. X-Man.
He is the X-Man.
Yeah. Even though there is an X-Men named X-Man or whatever, I know that for a fact. Okay, these drones. Where are you?
Oh no. I got down.
Iron Man. Metal Man. I was gonna call this stream Shakespeare in the Park. But I was like, I need to be kind of okay and cool about it. Then totally cheesy.
You know what? Seasons make sense because that's how they would have to release a lot of people. Because I'm like, you know what? They wouldn't release like The Thing and then release like Wolverine and then release like someone else. They'd release The Thing, likely Human Torch, likely
it's like a
all the
themed
Fantastic Four
season
around the same size. So yeah, it'd be like a Fantastic Four season. There'd be a mutant season one day.
That would be cool.
Like
yeah. Yeah.
Do an Inhuman season 2.
Where you guys go?
I'm in the corner, getting rolled up a little bit. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I think, okay, so it does make sense. Kate, Clint, Black Panther, let's just say Spider-Man 2 for season 1. Probably another one, She-Hulk in there. Like, those characters make sense together. I don't know what it is about them that makes sense together, but they make sense together. But when you start...
Avengers.
Yeah, but once you start putting in Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel, like, those are different, but they make sense together, if that makes any sense. I can't grab my hammer anymore. But yeah, there's like different... It's like those are S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Kate and Clint and stuff like that. Bucky, maybe, or whatever. Nice, Kamala. I see the grab attack.
I want more. Where is he?
Hey,
Your soul is mine.
You want to run a combo A right now?
I am so out of heroics right now, Carlos.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got like a little bit left. Yeah, I see you. That's okay.
Actually, dang it! Now I really want Bucky. I want to use an assault rifle in this.
Yes, dude. That's why I want Bucky. I want a assault rifle, shotgun, grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah,
punching and stuff.
punch.
Yeah. Cool punching and stuff. Yeah. Put your fire out, buddy.
How? What?
Both of us. Are you serious?
I saw that. I saw that. He hugged you guys super big. He like gave you the huge, the big.
No, we're on the 6th floor. Oh no!
Look at this badass. Where you at, DJ? Where you at, DJ?
Guys, did we just lose?
No, wait. Where's Hulk? Hulk.
Did we lock him out?
Hulk, no. Oh damn! I'm watching this on the stream. Holy shit!
Kamala, can't you?
Can you revive from being down, Kamala?
Oh.
Tachyon,
No,
L3R3.
But yeah, I can. I gotta hurry and switch it out though. Hold on.
10 seconds.
I might not make it.
You got it. Oh, y'all are gone. Y'all are gone.
I think, yeah, you got this.
No, I can't.
Kamala can save herself and get up.
No.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Dang.
Godslave says, I personally think I personally think the plug is getting pulled by the end of the next year because poor sales and an underwhelming marketplace. Potential. I feel that in a way if the sales don't go up, but the thing about more DLC releasing incentivizes newer players to buy the game because they're no longer buying the game that we have. They're buying the game that will be whenever Kate's out. Pull the plug in a year. Whenever I think about that, it really does scare me because it's always a possibility, for sure, though. It's definitely a possibility.
If they don't take, like, yeah, drastic steps in, like, yeah, different slice of life stuff, like we were talking about community events and, like, releasing characters in a timely fashion, yeah, in a year. If they keep this up in next year, yeah, I don't see this game.
Yeah, when I hear people say after Spider-Man they're pulling a plug, and I'm like, man, that might be true if it doesn't go well. After Spider-Man, dude. Spider-Man. Fuck.
That's in June. That's June.
I want to see Winter Soldier, Quake, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel. Right. Who is Quake? Is he some dude who like moves buildings?
6 months and that's so far away, but it's
Quake,
already been
Quake
4.
Is a woman. Quake is a girl. She works for Shield. I think Hickman like really made her popular in Secret Warriors. Is like one storyline, and then she was in Agents of Shield.
Oh, okay, okay. And what are her powers? Earthquakes?
She like
special guess. That's a guess. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she can control tectonic plates.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah. Watch these plasma bots, dude. Golly, they suck.
And what is it? Avalanche is the mutant. Like
that's who I was thinking about. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. Okay. He's the dude who like rolls his eyes in the back of his head in the cartoon X-Men Evolution, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm coming." Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I tried to get into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I just couldn't. I don't know, I just couldn't.
He's the one who rocked this last time.
I was into it for about the good 6 seasons, whatever the last season.
Okay. Yeah, I watched some Ghost Rider episodes. I was like, this is badass.
Here's the thing. I wanted the TV show to continue. Like, it got better towards the end.
I feel like...
How every time Black Bolt was trying to speak, they was like, nope, don't say nothing. Every single time.
And even Max
that was awesome.
That thing. Like, I'm like, bruh, that was a pretty good show. It wasn't terrible. Sad it didn't get me.
The pattern? Okay.
Get shut down.
Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
Only hero game that we got.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Jonathan says the pattern is going to go low tier character, mid tier character, meta tier character, rinse and repeat. That way the smaller characters mean more. I like that. I understand that. That makes sense. Kate, Clint, Black Panther, I guess. We'll never witness another Marvel scene like that again, especially because of COVID and movie theaters going out of business. Dude, the theater thing is... It was used to be special to me. I would go midnight releases quite a bit.
Bruh, yeah, I dressed up for a midnight release. Got my friend to paint me like the Hulk and everything.
Oh, that is
for
sick.
The Avengers midnight, yeah.
DJ, you want to try to join in this last one? I got one more in me, boys, and I'm gonna call it right there.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot me an invite. Let's see if this game is.
I'm probably just gonna call it now because I gotta work in like 9 hours. So
all right, Peter.
I'm gonna dip out.
Oh, I might need to call it too because my headphones just are dying right now. And whenever they say that their battery's low, it's like it's out. So yeah, maybe I should call it right here. Matter of fact, guys.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, homies. Good playing, good sesh. Maybe next time matchmaking will work and we'll have like a way smoother time.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, good games though.
You guys have a good night. Pewter Odin out.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Carlos, I'll holler at you on the flip side. DJ, you as well.
Yeah, all right. Have a good night.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. All right, chat. Thanks for coming in tonight. Leave a like if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot, you know, just to kind of get out there or whatever. Jay, good stream. Heart, thank you very much, my man. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Good conversation. I like all this speculation on the future of this game and how it will potentially go out because I'm not going to lie. Some of the whole pull the plug conversation does get me pretty scared. But if I were to refute that in certain ways, depending, the Black Sales Fridays, the numbers that I'm seeing, the percentage that I'm getting into lower power level people, I feel like is a good thing or whatever. So there's potential. Like I kind of wish that I had one thing like, oh yeah, man, Black Friday sales like swooned in. Good night, Godslave. Thanks for stopping by, man. You know, like, oh, Black Friday sales like came in and, you know, now we're looking kind of good or something, some type of info. Will I stream? Kate, yeah, I'm going to be probably streaming before the update goes, and then I'll probably, like, you know, download it on stream and stuff like that because I want to be there for it or whatever. But yeah, guys, Jay, Godslave, Tyler, Kendrick, DJ, Marvel Theory, thanks for stopping by. Super late, I know, but very cool. Jonathan, again, nice chatting with you, Jonathan. Very cool. Steven, thank you very much. Pennywise again. Ooh, you got me all freaked out now. Chills down my spine. Donnie, you guys have a good night, man. Y'all enjoy y'all's week. I will see you Tuesday.